Hello, Sammy. Hello, Luxon. Hello, Blue. How you guys doing? Why are you staring at me? Because I can. My cat is here. Artemis. Artemis. Okay. F you too, I guess. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. It is knitting time. I have just come back from a concert. One foot in the grave. Somebody wanna tell you how to behave. 1 foot in the grave. I've turned the captions on. Hello, Chai. I'm alright, trying to do boring homework. In the background working on stuff and having a printing problem. No! Hi, Bibble. It's not my birthday. It was pretty good. I went to go see Rare Americans, and I'll tell you guys all about it when I put the camera on. Artemis, come here. Artemis. Here. Put it in the grave. And nobody's gonna tell you how to behave. 1 foot in the grave. So my gym swims unit tomorrow. Oh. Good luck, dude. It was very, very fun. It's the second time I've seen them live. And they just released a movie and stuff, so it was pretty hype. Ooh, Comic-Con. Guys, I'm obsessed with this song right now. The birds are plotting. Doing okay, still working on my Plague Doctor sweater, slowly working on the first. So, ooh. Your cage, boy. How can I rattle your cage? Will you go mad? Can I rattle your cage, boy? How can I rattle your cage? Now we're working on the weird sweater today. Got keychains, and I met Cool Voss. Usually go all 3 days, but I do the costume contest, but year, but it was not my year. Oh, fair enough. Do do do. Ba ba da da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Oh. How can I rattle your cage? That's sin. Too late. Will you go mad? How can I rattle your cage, boy? How can I rattle your cage? I decided to swim, but I'm in the changing room. There's only 5 bathrooms, and they want us to actually, you know, get naked in front of everyone. So I hope get there early enough so I don't have to. Wear your swimsuit underneath your clothes. How can I rattle your... Ooh, hello. But after, I can't because I don't want to be wet. Yeah, but then afterwards, you just, like... You're gonna have to get changed anyway afterwards. Go get, like, just go to a washroom. There'll be more time. The cat's here. Dorado is a city of gold, and Yeah, but I mean, like, so, like, there's more time when you're leaving the swimming lesson than at the beginning of the swimming lesson, you know? Anyways, hello, everyone. I wanted to ask, but what theme setter would you make after Orm Paranormal? I have no idea. I have no idea. There is a small chance I make a Sparkbird one. Because they followed me on TikTok, and I think that's pretty cool. And I'm gonna be seeing them live. And I'm not gonna be able to finish the sweater before they're live, but I'd be able to ask them what they would want on a sweater, and I think that'd be pretty cool. Make a pebble sweater? No. I know, Sparkbird, my beloved. Yeah, we're mutuals on TikTok. We're basically best friends. That's a joke, by the way. Make a happy birthday sweater. I will not be doing that. The cat is very... Okay, do you want to leave? Okay, guys, here's the cat. Yeah. And now she's gonna leave. Anyways, I just came back from a concert I went to go see. Rare Americans. Rare Americans are pretty cool. Oh my god, it's Lucifer. Oh my god. Dude, how was your stream? I saw that you were all playing Roblox. I don't know what that means. What? Blue? That's crazy. Gotta raid and run, but I will be back. Okay. Gonna make a ghost sweater based off the band. Yo, do it. That sounds awesome. That fish is crazy. Anyways, yeah, so I went to go see Rare Americans. This is my second time seeing Rare Americans. I saw them about 2-ish years ago. And they were awesome. They just released a movie called Skids, which is on YouTube, by the way, so you guys can watch it. And I think we might watch it on stream one time because it is a really good movie. Yo, Lucifer told me to join or my brain will explode. Like their stream, or... So I made tacos once again for lunch. I'm a taco fanatic. That sounds awesome. So me and my friends got there really early, and by really early, I mean, we were first in line. Did we mean to do that? No. But we were first in line, which meant that when we got in, we were, besides the people who went in for VIP, we were right at the stage. And so here's the thing. Here's what happened, is that we walked in, and a bunch of people had formed this line in front of the stage, but they were about, you know, maybe like 2 or 3 feet away from the actual stage. And we're like, is there like a barrier that we can't see there? Or is there like a line on the ground? And we kind of noticed that that wasn't the case. And so we're like, so can we just walk right up to the stage? And the answer to that was yes. You could just walk right up to the stage. So me and my friends were just like hands on the stage. You know? Really, really close. And we were just like, yo, this is sick. And it was sick. It was really, really cool. It did make our necks hurt a little bit because we were right beside the stage, the guy kept singing like right above us, so we had to keep like looking up like this to like see him. And which was kind of crazy. So like it definitely made our necks hurt a little bit. But also, unforeseen circumstance is that, okay, so being on stage is quite warm. There's a lot of lights, you're moving around, you know, like, all that sort of stuff. So it's quite warm on stage. Which means the people performing on stage are sweating a lot. And so, for, like, the first, like, I want to say half an hour of the show, me and my sister were, like, in a danger zone of having, like, just droplets of sweat, like, directly onto our face from, like, the singer guy. Anyways, is the stream title supposed to say stairs? You mean the notification? Yes. But nice, I know. Like, it was like, there was a point where my sister and I were just kind of like, from the stage, because we didn't want to get sweated upon. But he stopped sweating after a while. Anyway, boss, hello! Also, Karma, hello. I'm talking about, I am, saying, stories. Okay. You understood what it meant, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, oh, gross. I know, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so, it was a good experience anyways. It was quite fun. My, Spoons, you guys know Spoons, got invited onto stage to dance. They also got a broken drumstick. My sister got, like, a fist bump. That was pretty cool. I'll show you guys a photo that we took. Inside. So, some person asked us very nicely if we wanted a photo taken of us. And there was a blue light on us. So, hold on, let me just crop my sister out. You can't even really see it, but, like, we're blue. Trust me, it's not that much better. We're blue. But that's how close we right here. I'll show you guys how close we were to the stage, though. That's the drum set. Like, my hand is, like, on the stage. I'm leaning on the stage. Hope the dating is well. It is! Hi, Panks. How you doing? Did you change your username from something? I do not recognize the name Panks. That's actually insane. I know, dude. Usually they do put a barrier. Like, a little bit of a barrier. But no. Just hands fully on the stage. And I have been to concerts where hands were fully on the stage. But usually the stage is lower when they do that. Yo, Dark, hello. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just talking about the concert I just came back from. I will do Duolingo. I'll actually do 2 lessons on Duolingo because Sammy redeemed Duolingo during my collab, and then I never did it. So I'm gonna do 2 lessons. Superheroes, I just thank you so much for the attendance. Yeah, it was really, really good. The songs were really well done. It was very good, very excited. I also, okay, so, like, I didn't get any, like, wearable merch, and I was gonna get a cassette tape for their newest album, but they sold out, so I got this instead. I got Rare American playing cards. And they look like this. Yeah. I do love myself some playing cards, so this was pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Just got out of the shower before going in. It was working on my granny square crochet blanket and just one big granny square. Ooh. Oh, they look so fancy. I like them. Yeah. When I so set it off, they didn't have a barrier. Oh, that's terrifying. Like, when I saw Moonwalker, they didn't have a barrier either. But the stage was, like, a lot lower. Shoot, dude. The stage was a lot lower down. So I don't know. I'm in the States and bought the yarn before Jones closed, and it's over halfway done. Started it 2 or 3 weeks ago. Ooh. Dude, good luck. Good luck on your blanket. Yeah. That's like basically the whole thing that happened. Got to meet up with we met, like, okay, so we didn't plan this, but the people that we also randomly met last time we went to see Rare Americans were also there. Like, people we know, like, people that are, like, friends. But, like, they were also there again. So that was pretty fun. It was terrifying, especially when people started doing mosh pits. Yeah, there was no mosh pits. There was a lot of jumping, which was kind of fun. Yeah. And I would show you guys, like, the videos and stuff like that, but I don't have them on my computer right now. I will, though, when I go to see Sparkbird and Schaefer James, because I know that you guys also listen to Sparkbird and Schaefer James. So that's gonna be pretty cool. So anyways, it is time for 2 lessons of Duolingo, and then we'll do some knitting. Let's keep this flame lit. Will do, Billy Bumble. 2 lessons of Duolingo. Here we go.
Ela paga ao menino.
Ela paga
Ao. Sal. Ao.
Ow. She pays the boy.
Ele mostra o relógio ao homens.
He shows the man the clock.
Ele vai à fazenda.
See, that was right, but that's not actually how to Duolingo. That's so real.
Ai. Ah.
Eu vou aos 2 restaurantes.
I go to both restaurants.
Ele fala do tubarão. Ele fala do tubarão à menina.
Next. Ele fala do tubarão à menina. He talks about the shark to the girl.
Nós vendemos o carro às mulheres.
Carro.
Ela vai à fazenda.
She goes to the farm. To the men.
Aos homens.
So there's someone in my house and he's being, and I hate it, so I left that area. Huh?
Às 9.
Às 9. At 9. She pays the boy.
Ela paga ao menino.
Ela vai ao fazenda.
Eles chegam ao restaurante.
Ao restaurante. Shows a clock to the men. Ela mostra o relógio ao homens.
Ele chega às 8. As. Os. As.
Oh my god. Ela chaga. Iga. A oito. As oito. Ella? Oh, gives water to the horse. Oh no, I don't know what gives is. Oh no, Ella. No, it is Saga? Agua? Os Cavallo. I don't think that's right. Ela da agua a cavallo. Okay. Ela Ben Da? At my house talking about wishing that he had a language barrier with his wife. Why is this man in your house? That's what I was more like concerned about, not like why the guy was making you uncomfortable. Like, why is there a random man in your house? Friends of my dad. Oh. Ew. He asked the girls a question. Ellie. Thank you to his question. I don't know what ass is. Ella. Fala. Menina. That's not right. Faz. Ela faz uma pergunta às meninas. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Ela chega os 8. Ela. Shoot, I forget what gives is. It's same roots as French donné. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Lugson, you're so cool. You're so cool. Ella, L.A. Faz uma pergunta às menina. God dang it. Ellie faz uma pergunta às menina. Okay, I spelled pergunta. Pergunta. Okay. Uma pergunta às menina. What? Bro, I hate it here. I was so close to finishing that lesson! Alright, I'm gonna go cry. Hi, Mango. How you doing? Thank you for the attendance. Long time no see! This is true. I still have to do 2 lessons now. God dang it!
Eles chegam ao restaurante.
They arrive at the restaurant.
Ela vai à fazenda. Ah,
I'm doing so good. I know Portuguese so well.
Ela dá comida aos meninos. Ele vai à fazenda. Eles chegam ao restaurante.
Yeah. Da água. Oh, cavalo. What? Os 9. I'm okay. This is the one that I just like had problems with. Come relógio. What? Ela mostra o relógio. Okay, whatever. We're already on like season 8. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Olho.
boca,
Boca.
dente.
Dente.
Sete.
7.
Palavras.
Palavras.
Elefante.
Elefante.
Nós.
Nós.
Rato.
Os
Rato.
livros são nossos.
Os
livros
são
nossos.
As gatas são animais.
The cats are animals. Ela cozinha. Ela dá água aos cavalos. As el monstra as humans. This is what I did before. Ella's onslaught. Relogio. Ios. Omen. Oh. Elephants. Monstre. O. Monstre O. Leave me alone! Okay, anyways. I'm gonna see Alec Benjamin. I got the normal ticket, but I was at the front in the middle. Nice. I screamed the whole concert, and he said he loves me too. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome. Unfortunately, I do have to do it again.
Aranha.
Elefante. Carta. Macaco.
Azeite.
Elas trazem 2 cavalos.
Plasm. They. Plasm? Dois cavalo. They bring 2 horses? Ela pega.
O elefante salva a borboleta.
The elephant salva saves the butterfly.
Ele traz manteiga. Traz. 3. Traz.
In all the videos online, I can hear myself screaming. That's so real,
O
dude.
cachorro ajuda o homem. O cachorro ajuda o homem. O cachorro. O cachorro ajuda o homem. O ajuda. O cachorro ajuda o homem. Homem.
I have no idea what the sentence says. O cachorro ajuda. Oh, never mind.
Uma aranha não é um inseto. É. Pé. É.
Hello,
Nós
Maggie, how you doing?
salvamos os animais.
We save the animals. The woman and the man walk. Mulher.
Mulher.
E.
E.
O.
Homem. Caminham.
Caminha.
Ela come salada com azeite.
Come. O tatu falou inglês. What?
Ela ajuda.
Ela ajuda. Ela takes my sugar. How long is the Duolingo streak now? Like 200 something. I feel bad for the people near me because, like, after 5 songs, my voice was dead and I was screaming with voice cracks, but I was laughing it off. Oh my god, dude. Dude, you need to calm down. You need to not screech at the concert, my guy. Stop freaking out. Ella takes my sugar. I don't know what takes is. Mio açúcar. Takes. Ela. I don't know, dude. Pega mio açúcar.
Você caminha.
Você caminha. Oh, caminha. Oh, você caminha. Okay. Okay. O aru tem uma bola.
O cachorro ajuda o homem. O cachorro. O homem.
Fala inglês. Ela. Shoot. Oh my god. It literally just told me. Ela. Pega? Oh.
Você caminha.
That's so awkward. That's so awkward. That's so awkward. Okay, we're done. We're out of here. We can leave. We're free! Knitting time. Boom. He loves everyone screaming one more song and he came back for 2 more songs. I will say, Mingle, if you've never been to a concert before, every single concert you ever go to is going to have that, where they leave and then everyone's going to say, you know, one more song and then they're going to come back and they're going to play, like, between 1 to 5 more songs. None of my friends went to watch the Minecraft movie with me. What do? Watch by yourself. I'm so good at helping, guys. I'm so good. I'm so good at helping. Why are you sad, dude? Make a friend at the movie theater. Like, if you want to watch it, just go watch it. Remember when SpongeBob made a sweater out of eyelashes? It would be cool to see a recreation of that. How do you expect someone to go about that? Here they don't do so. That's why we weren't expecting them to come back, especially because most people were, like, leaving. Really? Every single concert I've ever gone to, there's always, like, everywhere. They will, like, leave the stage, and then they expect everyone to say, like, one more song, or like, yell and scream or whatever, and then they come back and they play. Like, it's like, in the plan. Like, it's usually in the set list that there's, like, encore songs. Went to the Minecraft movie with my parents, and it was fun. Ooh. Peacemaker does, hello, welcome in. Yes, made one out of his tears, is true. Guess not here, but yeah, I've seen that online a lot. Mingo, how many concerts have you gone to? Genuinely. Like, if one made it look like the sweater with the closest yarn color. Oh, well, the closest yarn color would just be black, wouldn't it be? Just, I mean, you could get, like, there is yarn that kind of looks, like, spiky. You could make it out of that. You also, like, start removing stuff and then come back, because he left and started moving stuff and had to set everything up again. Yeah, sometimes they do that as well. Where they'll, like, take their guitars and stuff and, like, leave. Been to, like, I don't know, 6. That's weird. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude. I've never been to a concert where they didn't do an encore. Although, okay, to be fair, though, I have been to a... Okay, I went to a Fall Out Boy concert one time, and in the Fall Out Boy concert, they said, hey, this is when we usually leave the stage, and then, have you guys, like, scream for an encore, but we're having so much fun on stage right now that we're just going to stay, and we're going to play an extra 2 songs. I did have that happen one time. My concert immersion, no! So they remove all the guitars and mics, and that's why it was weird he came back. Yeah, yeah. It's for the illusion. It is for the illusion. It's for the experience. But yeah, I'm sure if you were to actually have grabbed the set list, it would say encore songs. Or the songs that they played would have been in the set list. They actually do so when it's kind of obvious. Actually do what? Like leave or encore? I'm sorry to break the illusion. Well, okay, well, Bingo, you're not from, like, an American country, right? Like, you're not American or Canadian. You don't have to say where you're from, but, like, Alec, isn't he American? Yeah, like, Alec Benjamin, like, he's American, right? So, he probably did plan it in his thing, and you're probably just used to, like, not American bands. Oh, he might be British, actually. But British, same thing, honestly. I know one song of his. That's super awkward. Way that it is. I mean, seeing a UK/US artist apart him. Okay, that might be it. That might be the difference. Alyssa, hello! Most country in Eastern Europe. Yeah, you know what? That's probably the difference. It's a very, very normal thing here, but it would make sense if it was like a cultural thing, actually. I'm sorry to ruin the illusion though. Like, continue believing that you guys' screaming brought him back to play 2 more songs. It's more fun that way. do you mean so mean? I meant it in a like, you know, like have fun. I'm at the beach right now. Ooh. I'm getting my ears pierced. Oh. For the first time? First time? Get a poster and some keychains and some seashells for my friends. Ooh, we pierce. Still? Fun? That's super epic. Oh my god, Lucifer, I just realized that your name is Red. Again. Why is my data so laggy? I don't know, dude. Maybe it hates you. My camera is weird. Hold on. I feel... Oh, guys, okay. I have a question for you guys. Think that fixed it? No, it didn't. Whatever. I have a question. What did you say? I said that your username is not red, which is cool. My ears pierced once, and one of the earrings got stuck in my ear, and I had to take it out by force. Oh, that sucks, dude. I got a Weezer poster. What? Bonk. Hi. My question is, guys. Okay, so I don't know how many people here know what Welcome Home is, like the website / ARG, but it got an update 2 days ago. The website has been updated. So I was thinking, it's an ARG. It's an ARG. I don't know. Okay. Thanks. Next, thank you for your attendance. Wait, I need to move my car back to its spot, but they got, oh, uh-oh. I've heard of it, but I'm not in the fandom. I know what it is. Well, I'm a big part of the fandom. I cosplayed the main character from it, Wally. I love him a lot. I really like it. It's really cool. It's a really cool website. The problem with it is that because it's a website that gets updated, you can't really, like, you can, like, join the now and, like, figure it out, and you can read the Wikipedia and, like, figure it out and everything like that. But you can't participate in it, from the beginning because the website is now, is changed, right? So, anyways, the website is updated. And so I was thinking of doing that on stream, tomorrow. But that would require that we start off that day with, like, watching, like, what the story is. And I was wondering if you guys would be interested in that. Because if not, I'm just gonna look at the website myself. I'm just gonna look at it myself. I'm gonna just play around with it myself. Would Devo watch? Okay. Okay, I will find, because it's like, it's had like a few updates since the beginning. So I'll try to find a video that's like a summary of like each update. And then we can explore the website. Yeah, I was also thinking of like being in cosplay, but we'll see if I can find my whole cosplay. Okay, sick. Yeah, I'll try to find a video that's like the story so far, and then.
What's the point of any of it? No one's talking. No one's coming together. No one's exchanging languages and cultures. This is purgatory. This is
hell. Actually, surely there's like just a YouTube playlist of like Welcome Home. Like if I were to go on YouTube right now and type Welcome Home, like surely. Welcome Home ARG. Okay, I don't want the game theory videos because the game theory videos don't really tell you the story, and they don't really do the puzzles justice either, which kind of sucks. Okay, this guy, though, I think this guy makes a pretty good video on it. Nightmind. Playlists. Okay, hold on. Videos. So this guy has... Yeah, I think this guy's videos might be the way to go, because this person has Welcome Home, a perfectly innocent lost puppet show, and then has Welcome Home viewer discovery stream, and then has Welcome Home Part 2 update, and then Welcome Home the Halloween update, and then Welcome Home the story so far, February to March. Like, March of last year. And I don't think it's been updated since March of last year. I'll have to look at the Wikipedia, but this guy posts pretty consistently, so I feel like if there had been another update, they would have done that. Why doesn't he have this in a playlist? Storm, storm. That's fine. That's fine. I think this is what we're gonna go with. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna click on this video for a second. Yeah, this was updated last year. And I don't think there was an update since then. Three in a row is crazy. Okay, I'll have to look at the Wikipedia and stuff and figure it out. But I don't think so. So, for people who don't know, wait, by the way, what do colors mean on our usernames? Oh, nothing. You can change it if you wanted to. It's just, if you don't select it, it's just randomly picked for you, but you can change it. It's random. It's pretty, yeah, it's random. But people do change their color. You can change your color. Oh, I thought there was a meeting. No, not at all. What did you think purple meant for yours? Oh, it's purple on here. But see, like, even now, it's like, it's orange here, but it's like purple on, like, in the chat. So it's like, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's because you didn't select your color. So it's actually even random, like, in different chat things. So if someone's using Chatterino versus, like, what this is, like this chat right here, then it's gonna look different. You can change it though. That's insane. It's just it's random. It's kind of funny. So guys, with Welcome Home, oh my god. Okay, so let me sell you guys on Welcome Home. So Welcome Home is a website, and can we see the progress of the sweater? Yeah. This is what it looks like so far. Ta-da! I'm basically knitting right now in a circle until this part right here is 20 centimeters. Right now we're at like 12 or something like that. Oh, the color actually. Thank you. Yeah, I really like the colorway. I didn't expect the colors to look like this, and also the construction of like the stitches are really cool. Like I didn't expect it to have like, because like if you look at the yarn, this is what the yarn looks like, right? And I wasn't expecting like the thin and then the thick to do this on the yarn. It looks so different compared to how it started. Yeah, I told you guys to trust the process. I told you. I like trusting the progress, but you're right. What do you mean I don't like trusting the progress? You have to trust the progress with like literally everything you ever do. Good consistency, I'll give it that. What do you mean I'll give it that? That's like the kind of compliment that you make when you're just like, yeah, I don't really like it, but like, I am just Delulu. Okay. I can't help you with that one. With more projects. Yeah, with longer, like projects that are gonna take you longer, you do really have to be, you really do have to like trust the process. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, I don't think it's bad. I don't know. I don't have the patience for long projects. I guess, like, the way to have the patience for long projects is to, like, not focus on, like, the finished thing. Hi, Puff! Welcome in. You have to really, like, just want to make something and, like, enjoy making it. Rather than focusing only on, like, oh, I want to make this thing and I want it to be finished and I want it now. Because, otherwise, like, it's just gonna be frustrating that it's not finished. Just finished a dress without a pattern? Yo, let's go. Do you have a plan for the dress? Keep 'em on a leash. No? Oh. What does the dress look like? Do we just, like, decide to make a dress? For funsies? Yo, Mingo, let's go. Said the want to make a dress. I'll take a photo of craftsman. Oh, please do. Yo, let's go. It's hardly a bother, but I on crimson nights like this. Dude, like, okay. I just want to get to the next step. Guys, you know, like, that rag step of this sweater? I'm just, like, it took me, like, 4 days to do that whole thing. And now the, like, just sewing, like, or not sewing, like, just, like, knitting in a circle is taking me, like, twice as long. It's just, it's such, ugh. There's just so many stitches, dude. I had the want to make a dress. I'll take, oh, I already read that. I already read that. Understand that oh. Now, how did this happen? Oh, is it a slip knot? Uh-oh, that's not good. Ooh. I don't know about this one. I think this might just have a knot in it now. I'd rather have a more difficult pattern than do same stuff for more than 4 rows. Yeah, that's why I usually do, oh, reminding me. Probably should take off this one. That's why I usually do, like, cables and, like, color work stuff is, like, exactly for that reason. The reason why I started this one is because, so I have, like, a ton of yarn in my backyard, in my garage. Not my backyard, in the garage. Like, a ton. Like, a lot. And basically what I've been doing is just going in there, grabbing the yarn, and be like, okay, what can I make with this yarn specifically? And generally, obviously it has to be kind of simpler where like, it could be color work depending if I had the same type of yarn in a bunch of different colors, which I do. But I don't have a lot. So it just kind of has to be, like, really simplistic. I have a different problem. I have no yarn. Yeah, the reason why we have a lot of yarn is because like it's me, my mom, and my sister who all have yarn. But then also we got like gifted like a lot of yarn, like a whole person's like lifetime stash of yarn. I buy yarn based on what I'm out to make. You're a crazy person, genuinely. You are like crazy person. Adriana, hello! I feel that my yarn has taken over a corner of my bedroom. Oh my god, dude. I'm talking like the whole garage. The whole garage is full of yarn. It's crazy. No, but like I get it though. Oh my god. I am crazy. Dude, the idea of you want to make a project, you go to the store, you buy yarn for said project, and then make that project is insane. I mean, the most slash pause way possible. But also, hello, Andriana, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you are doing well. Wait, did you go to the convention already? Or is it still upcoming? Epic. It is epic. It's true. Happy Lifestyles, hello. Welcome in. So real. And then when I approach a project, I end up buying new yarn. Exactly! I do that too, but I buy yarn faster than I can make things. Exactly. Okay. Bye, Puff. I'm good. Yes, I went already last weekend. How was it? Dude, did you actually end up finishing the cosplay? I want to see if you have. I want to see the cosplay. Now I have 5 storage totes of yarn in my craft room. See, here's the thing, is that there's at least 1 bin of yarn that I have no idea what to do with. Like, it is... Not only is the yarn ugly, I think it's useless. If you ever in your life need to hide something, hide in the garage and burn it. No one will find the evidence. They can find evidence and burn things, you know? Donate it. The thing is that, like, we could donate it. We really could. But I don't know if people want it. Like, I'm telling you, agurumi stuffing with the unusable yarn, yeah, that might end up being what it is, honestly. But I don't make agurumis. And neither does anyone in my house. Like, I, like, exclusively make wearables. I will show you guys what this yarn looks like, by the way, because I need you to look at this yarn and understand how useless it is. Like, I really don't understand what to do with this yarn. No, I don't want shopping. I already have enough of it. I just want an image. I saw the yarn. I saw it. Okay, it looks like this. It looks like this. Where it has, like, really skinny, and then it has, like, oh, that's not what I wanted. It's, like, really skinny, and then it's, like, really, like, big puff. So if it's useless for you, maybe someone will find what they... Whoa, interesting yarn. Yeah, so... Like, no, that's the thing. He's like, yeah, obviously someone could probably figure out a way of doing something with this. But we have a whole tote of this. And... Is for inside of a pillow or a toy. No, it totally could. It just seems kind of like a waste to do that because it is a bunch of different colors. And it is made for a very specific thing. It's made to look like this. And it's definitely made for crochet too. But it's like one of those like novelty yarns. I don't know. Just watching Queso's stream reruns, he's such an idiot but funny. I mean, that guy crazy, you know? Oh, you can also make these with them, I think. But I don't know how people make these. Yeah. They kind of look like this. Make a huge blanket. Yeah, you could make a huge blanket. It's just so, like... You know what I mean? Like, there's so much of this. There's so much of this yarn. And there's, like, such little things you can do with it. Like... You can only make so many blankets. But you're right, like, donating it would probably be the better way of doing it. Donate it if you don't want to keep it. This is true. I just need you guys to know that this is the yarn that's in my garage. Probably just donate it to, yeah. It seems like very limited use, exactly. Like, if you're the type of person who does like knitting blankets, this is great for you. But for someone who likes knitting sweaters, I feel like making one sweater out of this yarn would be interesting, and then after that, I, like, you know? Like, maybe I'll use some of it, but, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Guys, there was something that flashed on the screen when it brought me to the Reddit, and I need to make sure I didn't dox myself. Hold on a second. Just hold on. Don't worry. I probably didn't, but it's okay. Let's find out. Boom. What would happen if you did? Oh, I'd just unlist the VOD, basically. So the VOD would just, you wouldn't be able to see it anymore. I've done it before, because I did actually accidentally dox myself on one before. No, we're good, guys. We're fine. Like, this VOD is unlisted, so you can't find it. But, like, yeah. And I don't want to say where it is, because there is ways of finding unlisted VODs. So I don't want to say which VOD it is, but, you know, it happens sometimes. Could, like, embellish with it, but, like, it only needs, like, a little bit then. Yeah, that's true. Hi, Tanner. You've been E'd. You must E one of your friends now. What? What? That's too much work. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like making maybe one sweater out of it might be fun. Send an E to a friend. What if I don't? What happens if I don't? You can't scare me, dude. I grew up... Thank you, Puff, for the 100 bits! Thank you! You can't scare me. I grew up in the trenches of the chain email things where people would be like, if you don't send this email to 10 people, you'll be cursed with bad luck for 5 years. I grew up in the trenches, bro. You can't scare me with that. I don't claim this energy. That's a funky sweater you wearing right now? No. This is the funky sweater. I mean, this could be considered a funky sweater. Didn't we all grow up with that? No. Mingo, I think you and I are around the same age, and I can guarantee you that everyone else in this chat isn't. No, we didn't. No, we super didn't. Ain't no way. People who are in high school right now didn't grow up with chain emails. I'm so sorry. It's a thing me and my friends do to our streamers. No, it's fine, dude. I'm just making fun of you. Turtle, hello! That's insane. Most viewers older or younger? Oh, definitely younger. Definitely younger. Definitely younger. I don't know why. I don't know why. But, like, on Twitch, and, like, this is a weird thing to say, but, like, if you're thinking to yourself, Ultralight doesn't know my approximate age. I'm so good at acting like an adult. You're not. I know. Like, if you're in high school, I know. Trust. I can tell. So, like, I would say that, like, you know. I got chain text, but not emails. See, like, there is, like a thing with social media now, too, where it would be like, oh, if you see this TikTok, you have to send it to 5 of your friends, otherwise you'd be cursed. I'm 7-year-old, dude. What do you mean? You're homeschooled. Brah. Do you think me older or younger? Okay, now I will say, There is exceptions because Tanner, I have no idea how old you are. Like the golden horse. Excuse me? What is the golden horse? What? It's a chain YouTube short. And suddenly I know the approximate age of Dice. This is in France right now, somebody save them. What? Try me. No, I'm not gonna guess your age live on stream because we're already venturing into dangerous territory where, like, you know. Mostly this is kind of like a safety PSA that if you're like on inline spaces and you're thinking to yourself, I act like an adult super, super well. Surely no adults will find out that I'm a minor. I can guarantee you that most of them know that you're a minor. Don't tell me your age. Don't do it. I don't want to know. And I'm not going to guess your age because, not because I'm afraid of being wrong, but because, like, I don't really care if I'm wrong, but if I guess that you're 16 and you're actually 16, then I've just, like, put you in a very dangerous position. Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, that's weird. Internet is a scam. This is real. That's true. Fair enough. Yeah. 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 Turtle, you know what? When you said Twist is in France right now, someone save them, I forgot that, like... Oh, wait, no, because Twist is not... Never mind, because I was just like, I don't know. When, like, people from, like, the UK are like, yeah, we're going to France for the weekend. I forget that there's, like, a train that just goes to France. Like, it's not, like, this huge thing where you have to, like... It's just, like, it's a train. Sometimes I wish social media didn't exist, but it would be a bad thing for everyone. See, the thing is I wish that social media kind of worked. Now, this also wasn't, like, great while it was happening either, but I feel like it was a little bit better. I wish social media was a social media. You know what I mean? Like, people weren't trying to get famous. Because... Now, is Facebook good? No. Was Facebook's beginnings good? No. But when Facebook was, you know, like, you only follow the people who were your friends, and it was about you sharing your life on the internet, I feel like that was, like, a little bit better, but then again, it was also, like, kind of unhealthy. Because, like, people would only post the good things, and people get cyberbullied and stalked and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know. We should go back to blogging, I think. I think we should go back to blogging. See the same thing happening at cons? Like, unfortunately, the normal people can tell your age as much as the creepers. Oh my god. Adriana, do you know what Has-Been Hotel is? And are you part of the fandom? I say this as a person who's a fan of Has-Been Hotel. She's from America, though. Yeah, I realized that after I said it. I went to the UK just to take that specific train. That's dope, dude. I hate how you have to have your full legal name on Facebook. You don't. You can lie. Fun fact. Fun fact, you can lie on the internet. There's even a ton of Under the Sea. I know! It's so cool! I just wish people used to share their life when they travel or when to share stuff, but all they're being famous is just, yeah. See, we should bring back blogs. I think we should bring back blogs, guys. Where, like, you do the exact same thing on that you do on Facebook, where you post pictures of your traveling and stuff like that, and you talk about, like, things that happen to you, and you talk about your interests, but, like, your name's not anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, your face isn't anywhere either. It's just, like, I saw this beautiful sunset. I think we should bring blogs back. I'm part of the fandom, but I have opinions. Okay, well, all I was gonna say was that, as someone who cosplays from the Has-Been Hotel fandom, and would go to, like, cosplay meetups and stuff like that, the amount of, like, not minors like 16-year-olds, because I get when 16-year-olds cosplay from something like Has-Been Hotel. That I understand. Like, I'm not gonna, like, be the fun police and be like, it's an 18+ show. You shouldn't be... I don't care. They're 16. They, like, that's... they can make the conscious decision to do that. Whatever, they're in high school. But it's when, like, a clearly, like, 10-year-old is cosplaying from Hazbin Hotel, and I'm like, where are your parents? Like, do I think that a 16-year-old should be cosplaying a character like Angel Dust? No. Am I gonna harass them over it? Also, no. Because, you know what people were cosplaying when I was 16? Soul Eater. And cosplaying characters like Blair the Witch, who, if you guys don't know, is naked most of the time. So, like, but it's when, like, 10-year-olds. And I'm like, you shouldn't be here, dude. Like, the show isn't for you. Like, it makes no sense to you. The show isn't for under 16, in my opinion. If you're in high school, I'm not gonna be the fun police, but, like, you know? Younger than that, though, I might be. My physical age was like 5 years off for like a good 3 years. That's actually really funny. You want to verify your age on Facebook, you gotta show a passport or something with the same name. Okay, I didn't have to do that. I'd have to do that. I don't think Facebook was that sophisticated when I got my Facebook. The shirt with neon eyes, really cool too. You made that one too. I did, yeah. It's based off of the Magnus Archives. It used to say It Watches on the back, but I didn't like it, so I took it off. I use anime events, and I hate when the kids know the anime that is clearly not for kids. Dude. It makes me worried, because it's like, it's not like the kid's fault. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the kid's fault that they have discovered this media. Like, you know, like, I had unrestricted, like, internet access when I was a kid. But that was because the internet was, like, the Wild West, and no one really knew how to, like, make it so you didn't have that access. But, like, nowadays, like, come on. Come on. A video of my trip to Spain. There are some clips of my family's faces, but I'm thinking of removing those parts and posting it somewhere, but it's a 14-minute video. 14-minute video is not that long. Which has been hotel when I was 15. Don't tell me things like that! I don't want to know! I was worried about the minor cosplayers coming way above their age. It was so bad in the Overwatch, people got so weird. See, Overwatch, though? I feel like minors should be able to cosplay Overwatch, because that, like, while the fandom can definitely... like, has definitely sexualized a lot of the characters. Any fandom has sexualized a lot of the characters. But, like, the video game itself is not a sexual show. I feel like they should be allowed to. Like, that, it's not their fault that people have crushes on, like, you know, Tracer. You know? Oh, Miles, that's so cool! Congrats! You know, literal kids were playing Red Light, Green Light and had watched Squid Games. Okay, for a second, I thought you were talking about just playing the game Red Light, Green Light, and I was just like, that's a children's game. I would hope so, and then I realized what you meant. To verify, you always have to prove with ID. Yeah, so I got Facebook when I was 13, guys. So, like, when you could just lie. The idea of taking a picture of your ID to prove that that was your real name is just not a concept. My name on Facebook is not my name. Some guts, but also some very weird stuff here too. On the internet? Yeah. Watch the anime Berserk way too young. That's so real, dude. No. I'm on about when they were pretending to shoot each other and were acting being the characters. No, I understand what you meant as soon as you meant, like, that they watched Squid Games. My name on Facebook is my name here. That's what I'm saying. I didn't have a TV until I was like 14, so I was safe. We definitely had a TV, but we weren't allowed electronics during the week. So, like, during the school week, we weren't allowed to be on the TV. Wait, no, I meant on Twitch. Twitch ain't internet. Oh. Well, I don't know. Kicked into Facebook Marketplace and couldn't verify because of my name. Oh. That's kind of funny. That's a little funny. I've bought stuff off of Facebook Marketplace, and once again, my name on there isn't real. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really allowed on the internet until my mid-teens. Fair. Honestly, fair. It's my mother's phone for Marketplace. Dude, I don't know, like, physical Marketplace is just scary. I guess it really depends on where you're from, because, like, honestly, from where I'm from, it's kind of whatever. Like, although I'm not on there very often. You're like an iPad kid taking mom's phone to use Facebook. That's so wild, dude. That's so wild, dude. Oh my god. Marketplace is awesome. It is where I got the entirety of my bobbin lace kit. You know what I mean? Like, there was a person who used to teach bobbin lace lessons, and she couldn't do it anymore, and I think she was moving to a smaller place. And so I got her entire thing. So, like, I got all of her, like, little pins. I got all of her silk. I got all of, like, the pellet, everything. All the books, everything. When I turn on Facebook, I feel old. Dude, I haven't been on my Facebook in literal years. Really fun, in an area where there's a lot of movie/TV shows being filmed. Or some of the coolest props and stuff. Yo, dude. You know, I'd never even thought about that. Like, a lot of movies do get filmed here and, like, near here. Wait. Remember during the early days of YouTube, I had found an adult TV show where they told stories? That's insane finite. What? I know! What is the top 5 social networks, like, people are in these days? Like, actually, like, by my opinion, or, like, statistically? Because I can look it up. Top 5 social media platforms. I'm thinking it's Instagram. Okay, so here's my guess. I think it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, if YouTube counts. Okay, most popular social networks worldwide as of February are Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, WhatsApp, and then TikTok. Yeah, Facebook is still the top by, like, a significant margin, which is actually kind of crazy. I agree with you. Like, I would have assumed that Instagram at least would have taken it over, but... Actually insane. WhatsApp? I don't know anyone who uses it, to be honest. Neither do I, but that doesn't mean it's not big. View, I'm a sheep. Yeah, but Facebook is also Instagram, too. Like, out of all the things on that list, they're all meta, except for YouTube and TikTok. Okay, but in my opinion, though, I think that, like, Facebook will eventually die out, especially since, yeah. Wait, you don't use WhatsApp over there? No, I mean, like, it gets used, but I don't use it. The other day I saw a kid on the mini being pulled by a pony, and yesterday saw a lady riding a horse living in the countryside is wild. Dude, I used to live on a farm. I get it. Yeah, like, I don't use it, and like, the majority of the people I talk to don't. Because, like, a big bonus of having WhatsApp is that you don't, like, you can text people and stuff like that without having to, like, pay money, right? Whereas I just use Discord. Is it broadly used then? I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too, Puff. But unfortunately, the old people you're talking about are my age. Like, the peak of Facebook usage was my generation. So, it's not gonna happen for a while. Like, the people who mostly use Facebook as a social media are between the ages of 30 and 50. Like, they're not that old. Like, we're not talking 90-year-olds. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's still gonna be, like, in wide use for the next 50 years. No, that's true, though. Like, Facebook is kind of just, like, an ad machine. I typically use Discord when it comes to friends, but with family, I use Instagram when it comes to messaging. I don't even text my family. But you could do 4 fishes. But you could get 4 fishes right now. Like, I'm not saying that people who are older don't use Facebook. We're saying that, like, oh, okay, so Puff said, when the old people die out is likely when Facebook will dip under being the top used. The top user base of Facebook is people between the ages of 30 and 50. So the biggest group of people who use Facebook are 30 to 50. Which means we're gonna have to wait another 50 years before they die out. It's not like in a next 10 years thing. It's like 50 years. And Ultra is almost 30. I am almost 30. This is true. Can already imagine myself being old and scrolling on Instagram Reels. Guys, I remember very distinctly that there was this post on Tumblr that was like, wow, in 10 years from now, we're gonna be the not cool people. Like, could you imagine, like, the things that we think are cool now are gonna be made fun of in 10 years? Like, the fact that, like skinny jeans are gonna be the new mom jeans. And there's gonna be a whole new generation of people on this app that are gonna make fun of us, like how we make fun of the generation that's older than us. Isn't that crazy? And that post is like 10 or 15 years old, and it's exactly what happened. Who the F makes, like, who the F wears skinny jeans anymore? And it's gonna happen to all of you. Dude, I'm back, I'm so annoyed. Mom saw a dog wagon on eBay for 50 quid. Okay, and we both forgot to set an alarm for it, and I just remember, and we went and checked, and it was sold for like, no! I'm so sorry. You did catch a vape and a branch. That sucks, dude. I used Tumblr in my early 20s. So do I. I use Tumblr too. I will hate skinny jeans until I die. You can also be the opposite though, retro. Oh no, totally. But like, it's not the retro part yet because it's still it's in the uncool phase before it becomes retro. Because right now, baggy jeans are really in. 2,000 iPoints wasted. No, you got a little bit of money. Guys, this is why gambling is bad. Fish game is just microdosing gambling with like pretty much no risk. I'm correct, by the way. Oh. Guys, looking up the entire concert while you're risking your sanity? Gambling online doesn't count as gambling, shush. Not according to a few countries that can't participate in, the gambling things that happen in Twitch chats. You know, like the channel point gambling? That's like, you can't participate in a few countries because it's gambling. Elbows are for them. I know. If you ever be a baggy cargo trouser lover, no one is gonna make me think it's cringe. Yeah. Sucks to be them. That's wild. It do be like that. Big French! I don't even remember how long that is. $10.
What's the point of any of it? No one's talking. No one's coming together. No one's exchanging languages and cultures. This isn't purgatory. This is hell.
Now, why didn't that work? Okay. on devrait parler en français pour 10 minutes. Ça veut dire si il y a des nouvelles personnes en chat, tu dois dire que je suis anglaise. Tu dois dire à les nouvelles personnes en chat que je suis anglaise et je juste devrais parler en français. Parce que il va arriver et puis va être comme pourquoi cette personne parle en français? Et puis il va allez. Je m'appelle Turtle, comment est-ce? Ok, ça c'est très drôle. J'aime ça. Une seconde. Une seconde! Oh, pourquoi il fait ça? Boom. Et puis... Je m'appelle Turtle. Comment ça va? Je m'appelle Turtle. Turtle. Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Je m'appelle. Pelle. Je m'appelle. Ok, pourquoi il fait comme ça? Je m'appelle. Non. Ça c'est pas correct, mais c'est proche. Tanner, ça c'est très drôle, mais pourquoi? Ça c'est pas bon parce que mon français n'est pas bon. Et il y a beaucoup de choses que je ne peux pas parler en français parce que je ne sais pas les mots en français. Je pense que je devrais faire Duolingo en français. Mais dans une leçon du grand, du haut. Sammy, je pense que le chat n'aime pas. Ah. Oui, je peux pas faire. Il n'y a pas des choses que je peux faire maintenant. J'ai juste trouvé. On va tout s'offrir avec moi parler en français. Les captions pour le français n'est pas très bon. Ou je suis juste pas une accent très française et la caption est comme avec et je suis pas une madame, tu sais ça, Tanner. Tu sais ça. Je suis pas une madame. Bonjour, developer. Qu'est-ce que tu veux dire? Les personnes trouvées. Tu es trapped. Je suis trapped. Je suis la personne que tu devais parler en français. Pourquoi ça dit Trump? Les captions ont dit Trump. Trapped. Trapped. Ok. Les captions ne savent pas qu'est-ce que je dis. Qu'est-ce que c'est Pookie en français? Pookie, c'est juste un mot. C'est pas un mot anglais, c'est un mot de fandom. Developer, j'aime. Ça c'est crazy. Ça c'est crazy. Ça c'est comme une personne qui voit il y a une chose juste pour les staff comme like a bathroom. Qu'est-ce que c'est bathroom en français? Non, pas de question en français. Toilette. Non, pas toilette. Turtle, regarde à le mot que tu as type et dis à moi que si c'est Spanish. Les personnes en français n'ont pas un accent comme ça. Espagnol. Qu'est-ce que tu dis? Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Oh, ça c'est fantastique pour les personnes. Non, ça. Ça. Oui, oui, oui. Comment ça va? Oui, oui, oui. Ça, c'est comme... Qu'est-ce que c'est, ça va? Ça... Ouh! Oh non! Oh non! Tu devrais dire à les personnes qui ont juste rated que je devrais parler en français pour 2 minutes. Tu devrais dire les personnes que je suis en anglaise. Oh oh! Bonjour! Les personnes en chat, tu devrais dire les personnes que je parle en anglais, mais je devrais parler en français pour 2 minutes. Bonjour, comment ça va? Merci pour le raid de Sci-Fi Joe. Qu'est-ce que tu as fait aujourd'hui? Canada? Moi aussi. Oh, parfait. Parfait. Ok, parfait. Les personnes qui ici peuvent parler en français. C'est juste les autres personnes en français qui ne peuvent pas comprendre. Haha. Ok, ça c'est excellent. Qu'est-ce que tu as fait aujourd'hui? Oh. Yeah, c'est juste pour toi. Ain't no way. Le emote est ain't no way. Je suis bon. Je fais le tricote. Not like this. Non, ne fais pas ça. So bit no way. Oui, le chat room durera une chose, mais c'est pas si fun as I don't know. Ok, 15 secondes. Et puis je peux faire une propre introduction parce que mon français est... 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's go. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Joe. That's so awkward that you came while I was doing French. I have a timer redeem that, I have a channel point redeem, I mean, that makes people, like, so I have to speak in French. And this one was a 10-minute one. Oh yeah, the captions. You're so right. The captions are now in English again. What were you guys doing today? Welcome in. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Ultralight. I'm primarily a knitting streamer. I knit stuff like this. Or like this. Or like this. Sometimes I play Minecraft. Sometimes I do horror games. Yeah, and that's me. Drinking on a simple ring today. Nothing too crazy. Pretty chill Sunday. Nice. That is awesome. Guys, if you don't already follow Joe, you guys should go follow Joe. Joe does really cool jewelry, and it's actually amazing to watch. Je pense que c'est génial que tu as cette relation. I'm trying my best, dude. Honestly, it's like such a like good way to like keep the French, because like while I do followed excellent. While I do have like a double like dogwood, like French immersion, whatever, Canadian, like I don't speak French enough, dude. Excellent. You guys are so cool. Canadian. Although I think I'm on like the other side of the country from Joe, because I'm in British Columbia, so it's like even like less likely that I'm gonna be using my French, because there's this. We're the best. You guys are the best. It's true. Today we're knitting a sweater. This is what it looks like. You guys are gonna just have to trust the process on this one. It's actually looking more like a sweater than it used to. And I keep calling it the funky yarn sweater because the yarn looks like this. Focus, 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 focus. Okay, whatever. You can see it. I know enough French to find a bathroom, order a meal, and tell someone off. Honestly, if you ever go to like Quebec, that's kind of all you need. Love that I am close to Joe. Nice. Agile. Ow! Focus. Focus. Oh my god. Yeah, so right now, like, the construction of this has been quite interesting. Actually, they're in Agile. I'm gonna wait to explain. Yeah, we used to go to Montreal at least once a year. We get back over there soon. Yo, I got a lurk. Thank you so much, maybe. Thank you so much for the follow. Yippee! Want a break from the French? I mean ads. Appreciate it. Yeah, like my dad is from Quebec, but we hardly ever go over there. Okay, you guys are back. Okay, so the construction. Anyways, I'm gonna go sleep. It's midnight, and tomorrow is Monday. That sucks, Mingo. I'm so sorry. Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. The construction of this, it's supposed to be seamless, which it is, but, like, the construction of this has been super weird. Like, you start, like, here, and you, like, make this, like, little band, and then you leave that on, like, a piece of yarn, and then you go here, and then you make a little band, and then you do the same thing on the other side, and then you can, like, attach, like, these two bands together, and, like, attach this together, and then attach this together, and then, like, you make, like, you, like, keep knitting until you get to, like, this part, and it was, like, this whole thing, like, where, like, the instructions to, like, do that beginning part were like 4 pages long, but it took me like, I don't know, like 4 days, and then it's like, oh yeah, now you just have to knit, you know, until this is 20 centimeters long, and I'm like, wow, that's awesome. And it's taken like literally double the time. Mr. Yourself, I almost never get lurks. I don't know why streamers are so happy about lurks. So you probably do have lurks. They probably are just not doing exclamation mark lurk. So exclamation mark lurk doesn't actually do anything other than like tell me that you're still here. But you're like probably away from your keyboard or are not actually actively listening, or watching, or are doing something else. But you probably do get lurks, because the majority of your Twitch chat, no matter how big you are going to be lurking. Because a lot of people just passively watch Twitch streams. If you watch a Twitch stream that has like 1,000 people in it, realistically, there's like 100 people actually talking. So you do get lurks. And the reason why people are happy about lurks is because that means that there's people watching your stream, essentially. So like, even though they're not actively talking, they're still there. You know? Average like 10 to 15 viewers per stream. Yeah. And how many people are talking? I would assume about 5, right? Just based off of like the statistics I know. So yeah, lurkers are like the backbone of Twitch, man. Like you want people to lurk in your stream. Other time lurks are just not watching the stream while having the tab open, yeah. Lurks help raise you in the list for people who are browsing stuff to watch. That too, yeah. And just by how humans are, you know, like, you're a lot more likely to click and stay in a stream that has 50 people watching with 5 people talking than a stream that has 5 people watching and 5 people talking. Because humans are just like that. So, it does help. And also, genuinely, like, it's how I watch streams. Like, I usually don't talk in Twitch streams. And a lot of people who are my friends know that, like, if they're live, I'm very likely lurking in their chat. And I'm just not talking, but I'm always there. Always there. I'm just not a chatter. On Twitch, I was so confused how to lurk because I was only on mobile, so I'd just do lurk, then close the app thinking that's what everyone did. That's so funny. This is the only chat I talk in. That's kind of funny also. That's so funny. Dude, I wish it was the type of thing where you could just put exclamation mark lurk and it just like kept the tab open in the background. That'd be kind of funny. Since I watch, I only have Twitch because of you. What do you... Dude, you're from Amesy. What do you mean? You notice by now I'm chatty, so I always talk unless it's a stream where chat is so effing fast. That's so fair, dude. I'm a serial lurker too. I always have like 4 to 5 tabs going while I'm working during the day. Yup. Yup. Luckily, a lot of my friends don't stream at the same time usually, and their times are usually pretty staggered. So I'm able to have like only the one stream open. But I haven't watched like anyone else since I started watching you. It's been a good few months since I watched another streamer. Okay, I will join VC. That's actually really funny. You know what? That's really funny, Turtle, because there was about... I will join VC. I'm just gonna say this point. There was, I think about... When the Dream SMP was still a thing, okay? So about 2 years ago. There was a point in time where Dream SMP was still a thing, and like I was streaming, and a bunch of people said, hey, when I started watching you and the people that are like your friends, so like Cakebird and Mischief and all that sort of stuff, they stopped watching big streamers. And it happened multiple times where someone was like, yeah, as soon as I started watching you guys, I couldn't handle big streamers anymore. That's very, very funny that you were just like, you know what? I actually like it here. It's Chai.
Hello, it's me.
It's you.
I'm here.
Because the chat is going too fast, and I go into a chat with the streamer. This is true, yeah. There is a very special breed of streamer who has a really fast chat and is still able to catch up with chat, and they're...
For real.
Yeah, they're godsends. Because streams are fun, but you definitely don't get the same level of interaction as a smaller streamer. Totally, that's so true. I've not watched Rambo in like a year. Because Rambo is notoriously bad at interacting with chat. He never learned how to.
Yeah.
So watch Technoblade reruns for the Dreamers of PD times whenever I'm not on, because Technoblade never dies. Real. Real. A year and a month, Huzzah. Oh my god, Turtle. Oh my god. See, like, a person who I think is a big streamer who is really good at interacting with chat is Sneak Snag. But that's because he puts all the tools in place for him to be able to interact with chat, even though his chat is fast. You know what I mean? Like, he makes it so that there's, like, a channel point redeem TTS. And, like, you know, like, he puts a lot of effort into interacting with the chat.
I think that would be too much for me. Like,
It's not all the-
overstimulating.
I think he does it because it is overstimulating, and he just, like, has ADHD, and so it keeps him focused.
Oh, that is a weird superpower.
Yeah.
I would die.
Never properly watched Sneak. You need to watch Sneak Snag. Sneak Snag is so funny. Like, he's not, like, fast, like, has, like, 5,000 people in his chat fast. It's, like, he just has a lot of very active people. And, like, yeah, the chat does hive mind a little bit because there's a lot of people there. But he's pretty good at, like, actually reading the chat and, like, reading, like, what's going on and everything like that. And, like, he used to be, like, the streamer that was, like, smaller than all of his friends. So, like, I remember multiple times where people were, like, not used to the chat being read, and they would say something, like, super unhinged and, like, really inappropriate. Like, not unhinged funny, like, unhinged, like, bad. And he would read it, and he'd be like, yeah, I can see you guys. Crazy concept. For sure that doesn't fit me anymore. Hanging up that is all black and blocky text in the middle that says Technoblade never dies. That's awesome, dude. He's pretty cool.
Is this the sweater that you're working on? Yeah, the yarn
It's a sweater I'm working on, yes.
Yeah. That's gonna look cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it, actually. It's gonna be... I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. He's such a good streamer. It's true. I think in the whole, like, 2 or 3 years, or me of watching Rambo, he only reads, like, 3 of my messages, so coming into your chat and having most of my chat read was a huge culture shock. Oh my god, dude. Like...
Valid.
Yeah. Rambo, like... I don't know, like, you can... I feel like you can tell that he, like, became super huge really fast. I feel like you can tell. And not in, like, a negative way, necessarily, but you can tell. You can tell. No, it's the same after I came from a crafty chat. Oh, for real, yeah. Because, like, a lot of how he interacts and how they, like, talk with chat and, like, have their stream and everything like that really relies on the fact that their whole chat is a hive mind and that there's, like, 1,000 of them there. Like, it doesn't work otherwise. And for people in the chat that are from probably, like, Joe's thing that might be listening and are just like, who the F is this Rambo guy?
Oh, here we go.
Like, Rambo is, well, they were a Minecraft streamer. They became very, very popular in 2020. And by very popular in 2020, I mean they, like, started streaming in, like, November of that year. And by their 5th stream, like, 5 streams. So, and we're not talking, like, 5 streams over the course of, like, months where they were, like, you know, like, doing YouTube. Like, we're talking, like, 5 streams in a row. Like, less than a week. They went from having 100 people in their chat, like, their first stream had 100 people in their chat, to thousands.
Wild.
By their 3rd month of streaming, they had 20,000 people in their chat.
Jesus Christ.
So, like, they have never had a small chat ever. So, like, and you can tell by the way that they present their content that they've never had a small audience. You'd get banned in Rambo's chat for doing that. That's crazy.
For doing what?
Too many emotes.
That's not even. It's a creature. It's made like that.
No, Turtle's obviously exaggerating, but yeah, but like that
That's
is
so
like
that's silly.
for
Hypav.
Turtle, because Turtle I feel like is the only person who's gonna know who this is. Chai also knows who this is, but I think Turtle's gonna understand the joke. Did you know, like, end of an era, Turtle? Philza Minecraft has banned the word Dadza in his chat. What? What? I know. No, I know. No, please, no. What? Dreams ruined.
Oh, good lord.
That's so funny. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Wow. He's
And
like,
now we explain to Chai.
So Philza is like, so you know who Philza
who
is.
Yep, I know who Philza is.
Okay, so basically there was like this long-running thing where he had like 3 kids, basically. He doesn't actually have any kids. Speaking of lurking, gonna go figure out dinner. All good. Thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it.
Have you seen Joe's work, by the way? Because it's incredible.
Yeah, I watch Joe.
I didn't know that.
I like watch most of the people I
Oh,
follow.
maybe
I
I did
just
know that.
lurk. I just lurk a lot. Like most of the time I don't even say hi. I'm just like there.
Mood.
So okay, but basically like the whole thing is like one that he was like kind of like the dad of the internet. That was kind of like
Daddy Philza.
yeah, well not in that way. More in a like his dad left when he was young and so now he's like kind of like you know like the pseudo dad of like all the people who like had their dad leave when they were like young, like that kind of thing.
Aww.
And then he also, because he was like significantly older than a lot of the Minecraft content creators, people were calling him like dad because he was like usually older than like pretty much everyone else that was making content, and usually significantly so. And like because he also understood YouTube and content creation, like people would ask him advice a lot. So there was like it was very clear that like probably mostly in a joking way, but you know, like was like, oh, this guy is like the dad of the Minecraft community. And so people like the chat started calling him Dadza. And this kind of came about because there was 3 people that he would refer to as his sons. And so people were just like, oh yeah, like Dadza, you know?
Yeah.
But I think it's gone to the point now where like he's kind of like, well, it's kind of sad because one of those people turned out to be a terrible, awful person.
Oh.
And then one of them passed away.
Oh.
And then the last one is like an adult now, right? So
the
like
fact that I know who we're talking about too.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah, and so like I think that like the whole like sentiment around it is kind of like ruined.
Yeah.
And so like he's like, yeah, I no longer want to be associated with this anymore.
That makes sense.
And also like his whole audience is like older and like he's not really like in this like fatherly role anymore anyway. Like he just plays hardcore Minecraft. I'm so sorry.
That makes sense.
And you know the reason why I found this out was because of Tumblr. Like someone on Tumblr was just like, guys, end of an era. So like
that also makes sense.
Yeah, so like I'm kind of like interpreting what the reasons might be. He might have actually said the real reason. It might have been just as simple as like, oh, chat was getting annoying, and then he just banned the word.
Yeah.
I have made another thing today.
What did you make? Were you sewing? You were talking about fabric this morning. Ooh. What's
I
it
knew
look
this.
like? Huh?
Said I knew this.
Oh. Was Puff talking about it earlier?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Members chat they banned every word ending in boo, basically. Wait, that's kind of funny.
That's silly, but okay.
See, the thing is, like, kind of get it. Like, so, like, when, with, like, me, when people, like, change my name, it's funny because there's, like, 5 people. But, like, if you're in a chat that's thousands of people, and then every action you ever take, they, like, take that action and then put boo at the end of it and spam that in chat, I can see why that would be annoying. She just texted me, something crazy just happened, and it's been, like, 2 minutes, and she hasn't responded. Yikes. Yo, Coffee, hello. Welcome in. How you doing? We knitting. The last
I'm
2 years
very proud of you, Puff.
Yo. That's awesome.
When
Very
do I
good.
get pictures, though?
I think Puff was gonna put the dress in Crossing Creations.
Yee?
Yeah, I think so. They said that, but I don't know if they did it already.
I can't post the thing that I made today because it's a test thing and it's not released yet.
That's okay.
It's a fish.
That's awesome. A test for who?
I see the dress. It is cute. I want
You're the
one.
best. Thank you. It's Magnus Archives themed.
Where is Altier? Altier is there. Obviously, I'll send you the fish, but
I get to see the fish, guys. Sucks a suck.
It's for a big
Simply become better.
crocheter. Jenna.
I need to turn you up a little bit. Then I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit.
She's made massive turtles and a bunch of she's been doing a lot of dragon stuff lately. Cuz everybody's making dragon stuff because of the books. Whatever the fuck those books are called, I forgot.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Like the one that's like about like dragons like having sex with each other, like those books?
I think so. I didn't know that's what was happening, but I knew there was sex somewhere.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It like the premise sounded interesting, and then I realized why people like the book so much, and I was like, okay, so they're not necessarily written well. Dragons doing what? I don't know, dude. I don't like the only thing I ever hear about this book is that there's dragons in it, and that people are just like, "Ooh, the book talk girlies are gonna really like this one. It has like all these romance tropes in it," and I'm like, all right, I'm uninterested.
Probably.
Suddenly, extremely uninterested.
I forgot what it was called. It's one of
I know
it's
the
one of
newest
the
book. The newest book is called Fourth Wing.
Okay, yeah, then yeah, it's that series.
Yeah.
Yeah, that series.
I don't know. The book could actually be written really well. I don't know. I like it's just how people were trying to sell it to me was this kind of like I'm so uninterested in this book. I don't even know the plot. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just complaining about how people recommend books to me nowadays, and no one ever tells me what any book is about ever.
If I was gonna try to sell you a book that had sex in it, I wouldn't.
See, the thing is that, like, I don't care if the book has sex in it, but if your, like, main selling point is, like, oh, you're gonna love this book, it has an enemies to lovers, like, storyline in it, and I'm like, okay, but what's the book about? And they're like, oh, it's written by a queer author, and I'm like, okay, but what is the book about?
Yeah.
Then I'm like, by, like, the third time of me trying to tell me what the book is about, I'm no longer interested.
Oh, no, so the first book is called Fourth Wing.
Oh,
that's the first one. It came out in April
of
2023. It is a high fantasy romance novel.
Okay.
About the journey of Violet Sorengale, who is compelled by her mother, who's a general, I guess, to join a war college and become a dragon rider in some kingdom. Even though she's been trained her entire life to enter the scribe quadrant. She must endure deadly quests and competitions that push her to her limits while trying to avoid being killed by one of the most powerful writers in the quadrant, which is probably the
The love
guy.
interest.
Yeah, the love interest,
Yeah.
which is why it's enemies to lovers.
Wow, I hate this. I hate this book so much.
Oh, apparently Violet, the main character, also has a physical fragility of some kind because
You know, I have heard
the
something about.
author has
Hi, Dodd.
Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
I have heard something about this book being lesbian, so that like writer person might be a woman, but that doesn't make me more interested in it. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah.
Like, mostly
No,
because
that writer
of how.
person's a he.
Oh, okay. Well.
But that's not even the love interest. Oh, he might be. Oh, it looks like there might be multiple because I also see somebody else who's listed as a love interest.
Oh
what
no.
are we talking about?
A book that
about...
Altier's never gonna read, but I will.
Yeah. So Dodd, there's this like book that's like been really, really popular on like Book Talk for a while, and I'm sure it's a great book, right? But literally until right now, when Chai was like reading the description of the book, I have not known what this book was about, even though I've seen it everywhere. And not because I haven't like wanted to, it's because every time that someone talks about this book, they're just like, oh, it's an enemies to lovers. Oh, it's like a dark fantasy. Oh, it's like this, and no one ever tells me the plot.
Yeah.
And it makes me mad. Oh, it's written by a queer author. I don't care.
Like they're out of all the books that I've the 6 books I've read. What?
In this case, the dark fantasy means that it's a fantasy novel, but more on like, instead of it being like a hopeful, whimsical fantasy like The Hobbit, I guess, it's more on the like tragedy kind of side. Like I would consider
This one's high fantasy, by the way, not dark fantasy.
Sorry?
I said, by the way, the one I mentioned is high fantasy.
Oh, high fantasy.
Yeah.
I think it. Oh yeah, it is high fantasy. Yeah, and in this case, it means like it means because there is 2 different dark fantasy, and one of them is like fantasy, but it's like evil, I guess.
Yeah.
You're like on the evil tragic side, and then there's dark fantasy that's like someone has like usually a fantasy that's like a anyway.
So anyways, that out of the 6 books that I've read, I love dark fantasy so much. That I've read this year, there's literally only one of those I would tell you to read, Old Year.
Yeah. The dark fantasy in and of itself is fine. Like I don't care if people are like even if someone is like trying to like sell me like to read like a romance, I just want them to tell me what the book is about.
No, I totally get that. I totally get that.
I like enemies to lovers fix, but when they have a good storylines too. But dude, I hate when they label it slow burn and it's like 10k words. Like that's nothing.
But I want you to read Can't Spell Treason Without Tea.
Oh, that's like, and it's like spelled like T-E-A?
Yeah, like actual drinking tea.
I think I've seen this book before.
That's the one that
it's a pirate book, right?
No. The second one is about pirates, though. The first one is a general or whatever, and a mage of great importance run away together and open up a tea bookshop.
I have seen the cover of this book.
Yeah. The second one is about pirates, though. I have the second one. I forgot what that one's called, but...
A Pirate's Life for Tea.
Yeah. Yeah. It is really good, Turtle. Unrelated to the plot, they're lesbians.
No, I assumed. See, the thing is with this, you look at it and like you can tell what this book is going to be about. Like it's a subversion of a fantasy genre where instead of going on a big adventure, they are live in a fantasy world and they're not going on a big adventure. And and that is
Yeah.
intriguing. Like
It's
like I bought a book called Legends and Lattes.
Oh, I have that one. I haven't read it yet.
Yeah,
I have
which
that one.
like I'm assuming the two main characters on the front fall in love with each other. But
I'm
like
assuming.
but like the subversion is already like an interesting plot where they're like, oh, they live in this fantasy world that's like a D&D
Mhm.
fantasy world, but they run a coffee shop, but no one knows what a coffee shop is. They're like literally
Yeah.
inventing a coffee shop, and like that sounds awesome. That sounds like a great story.
Yeah.
Or that one
But the
that's so
other one,
nice. Thanks. That's active.
the
Okay,
other
good
one,
news.
the
Good
one I
news.
mentioned is really
Also hydrate.
good.
Yeah. Coffee shop in D&D sounds incredible. What? That's what I'm saying. Next time I play D&D, I'm gonna ask if I can do that.
Do it.
I did. Yeah, do it. I mean, why not? Like the idea is that they're like retired adventurers, so, or at least one of them is.
The Legends and Lattes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Although there is a game coming out that's by the same person who made the Stanley Parable that is exactly that. Like it's a retired like gladiator fighter who is now like as a part of her therapy works at a tea shop.
That's pretty cool.
Mhm. It comes out soonish, I think. We're definitely going to play it on stream because I've been waiting for it.
Nice. I just got bought Repo today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently I'm supposed to be playing at some point.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me find out the name of this game.
I'm gonna put my hair up, so 1 second.
You know what? It might have already come out and I might have already bought it. We all want a party when the...
And it's called what?
Oh, yes, I did. It's called Wander Stop.
Oh! I think I might have put that on. Oh, open the fucking calculator. That's gonna help me.
Let me read what
I think
this
I
is.
put that on.
From the creators of the Stanley Parable and the Beginner's Guide comes Wander Stop, a narrative-centric cozy game about change and tea. So, like, from what I understand, like, you run a tea shop, and, like, but, like, through running this tea shop, you're, like, helping heal this girl from, like, her PTSD, essentially. But she also kind of, like, doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, I think I put it on my wish list. Because I definitely looked at it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, that's not where that exists.
Yeah, I think I bought it because it was on sale when it first came out, so I'll play it eventually. We'll read for a bit, I'll be back later. Okay, bye, Turtle! Dot, how are you doing?
Bye, Turtle.
I'm hitting high notes on my trumpet.
Oh, this is epic.
Just cause I can.
I don't think
is
that
epic.
answers the question.
I'm currently trying to play. Yeah, I'm trying to play "Feeling Good" by the Michael Bublé song.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
But the trumpet part, but instead of just going to the regular, no, I'm taking it an octave up because I can.
Wow, try hard.
Well,
I
can go higher.
Okay.
And it's a very high note.
Okay, so this is making you not less of a tryhard? You're proving my point?
Well, I'm not trying hard because it's easy.
Okay, show off?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I am, not a tryhard.
He doesn't need to try.
I don't know, you had to be a tryhard first to be a show off.
But like I was a tryhard, but now I'm not because I'm just a
okay,
show-off.
whatever. Hi, Foxcat.
You see, my logic is sound here.
Yeah. Both of them make you pretentious.
Yeah!
Jesus. I regret raising your volume just for that.
One day I'll have made it 20 centimeters and I can move on to the next step. The worst part about what the next step is that like you decrease a few stitches and then you have to do like basically just going in a circle for another 12 centimeters. So it's just
Oh, to get to the how is it built?
it's top down. So like I've already done like the collar part, so I'm just doing like the body, which is why it's so long. But it's like the whole body construction, which was like 4 pages of instructions, took me like 4 days. And then like this body part is taking me like at least double that.
Wow.
Just knitting in a circle.
I haven't touched the sweater I'm knitting in a bit, but because I've been doing so much other stuff.
Oh no.
This next week is going to be busy as fuck, and I'm not looking forward to it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had to finish like 5 sweaters. 7, 9, 10.
Yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow we might, instead of doing knitting, I'm gonna do like the welcome home update. It updated yesterday.
Yee.
I'm quite bored. Plank even? What are you saying to me right now?
I mean, your molt for your diet.
Oh,
I think
I'm
they're just
molt for your
making
diet.
a shitty joke.
And then, okay, I'm understanding.
Yep.
I was like, what does molt for your diet mean? Dude, you're getting further or further away from my name. That, like, I'm just like, I have no idea what that says at all.
So, Mommy, guess
Oh my god, I heard hippo.
what I did when there was a bug.
Oh my god.
What did you do? There was a bug.
When Daddy was not looking, I said this when I saw.
Oh my god, I can fully hear hippo, just by the way.
It's just a bug.
No, it was actually a centipede with a lot of legs and 2 antennas at his butt.
I don't think it was a centipede.
It was.
Okay.
It was kind of fast.
Okay.
The full centipede chai.
I don't think how.
Look, hear me.
Yeah, that's me. Yep, and that's
This
old
is
here.
Volta Eye,
That's
for real.
odd.
Wait.
Hello.
Old here said hi to you. Just say hi.
Hi.
This is epic. See, like, I feel like I would have understood faster that you were talking about me if you said I.
It was probably a cellar bug.
No. I don't know what that is.
Do you know what a millipede is?
Yes.
It's like that.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean,
it's closer to that than a centipede.
Cool.
I
mean, it could have been a centipede. Are they just not there?
They don't really come around here. Not like the centipedes I remember. Anyway, it could be like a relative of it, or another.
That's
huh?
crazy. Just reading like
Cellar
Foxcat's like stellar bug. You mean extra protein?
Exactly.
No.
Put that in your cereal and eat it.
Ew.
Guys, you want to? Okay, I did my food safe recently, and they make you take like these little mini questions and whatever, right? And one of the units was about like, you know, like hazards, right? So like one of them is like, you know, like a Band-Aid in your food, right? Like that's like a physical hazard. And then like having like cleaning products next to like bread is like a chemical hazard, whatever. And so one of the pictures that they show is like a bowl of like soup, and then there's like a cockroach on top of the soup. And it's like, what is this an example of? And the answers are like physical hazard, biological hazard, chemical hazard, or none of the above, right? So I'm like, oh, it's a biological hazard. because it's a bug. Like it's a bug,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then it was like incorrect. Assuming that the bug is cooked to 74 degrees, it's actually safe to eat. And I'm like, food safe?
Bro,
Food safe? Are
bro.
you joking me with me right now?
That's
Is this
brilliant.
Are you joking? Like, I was like, there's no way that not every single person got that answer wrong every single time. Like, that's crazy.
That's disgusting. That's just disgusting.
Like, I have to assume it's a funny little haha joke and not like for real.
I think it's real.
Because I mean like by technicality it is safe to eat, but like these are like this food safe is for people who work in restaurants. Like you're obviously not going to serve that. Right? Like it doesn't matter if it's technically safe to eat. You're not going to serve it. Like it's better for you to just assume that like this is not a safe thing to eat now. Like you're not going to pick it out and be like this is fine. Like
it's a cockroach.
It's a cockroach, exactly. So I'm just like, that's crazy.
It's kind of funny.
I was just like, I can't believe the official government like officiated food safe is doing a prank on me right now.
He'll all get trolled.
Like how you can use diesel to put out a fire. What? Is that real? It's something that if you told me, I would like believe you, and then it's just like fake. It's just like not real. Yeah, it's real. Wait, that kind of makes sense because it's like as a liquid, right? Because what actually combusts in a car is gas.
At one Google search says you're wrong.
What? Oh, Scott, you're lying to me. You're making me look stupid.
It's just not true. That's just
Dang.
That's just not true.
Dang.
Where did you hear that?
Oh, actually, you want to hear a weird one? So, like, you know how, like, you're not supposed to put water on gas fires? Or not, grease fires, I mean?
You're also not supposed to put water on gas fires.
Yeah, that too, but, like specifically grease fires. Like, you know how you're, like, supposed to take, like, you know, deal with a grease fire is, like, putting, like, flour on it, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, also, like, super flammable?
Flour.
Flour, yeah. Just like powdered flour, like in the air, just like catches on fire. But like the thing that they tell you to put on a grease fire is flour. Mostly because that's the thing that you have usually in your house. It's like a lot of the thing. Because like sand also works, you know? But like you're less likely to have that like in your.
I just put lid.
Yeah, if it has a lid.
Yeah. Even so, lid will still kind of work because you're just restricting the oxygen given to it.
Would two people like to start a hype train with me so I can get my hype train conductor badge back?
No, fuck you.
No, I don't have any biddies anymore, and I'm poor.
That's crazy. Dang, Puff. You're just gonna have to, like, fist fight Boar, actually. Dang. In liquid form, diesel is rather difficult to ignite. In theory, this means you can put out a small fire with diesel. I mean, like, yeah, I guess.
It's not. No. No. Where did you hear that?
I mean, like, logically it kind of makes sense, but, like, I just need the hype train to start. Puff, I can't help you here. I'm sorry. There's, like, literally nothing I can do.
Did I lose this pattern? Uh-oh.
Just because it has a higher flash point doesn't mean that, like, oh, I can throw it on fire and it'll work. That's not true.
It might, though.
I'm gonna trust the guy who loves science and math.
You could imagine
You should
diesel
trust
and it
the
would
guy
go
who's going
out
to school for
and
chemistry.
would ignite.
Exactly.
I did know that. I have seen that.
Well, yeah, because okay, so diesel has a flashpoint, which is like, what it's yeah, you're a car nerd, but that doesn't mean.
I'm assuming that would mean. Oh, fuck yo! Thank you
I
so much
mean,
for
you
the
would
400
know
bits.
about how diesel
Diesel, I
ignites.
would
Yes, it
assume.
ignites in a combustion engine, which makes it.
I feel like just
I
because you're a
don't know
car
cars
nerd
that much,
doesn't
but
mean shit.
what
Well, it kind
No,
of
I just read Fox's
about diesel
car.
specifically. I
about
feel like
diesel
it would,
specifically,
Diesel,
yeah.
sure, but
but like, yeah, you could put a match in it and it won't ignite, but also diesel will just have fumes.
I think we're
because it
also
has things called
talking
vapor pressure.
about like not like your house is on fire. I think we're talking about like a campfire.
There. I mean, I guess I don't know anything about
Like
that.
we're not talking about like putting out a house fire with diesel. We're talking about like a small fire that you could do it. Although, but the thing is like the scenario in which I have a can of diesel versus just water to put out a fire just seems like unlikely.
It just seems like a dumb idea, dude. Or like a small
I
fire, then I guess,
think
yeah.
Foxcat is just saying that you could rather than, and that it's weird
With
because
a
diesel
small
is
fire, then
flammable.
yeah.
Rather than you should. The princess.
With the small fire, you probably could, but that's just not a good idea generally because
yeah,
you took out the fire.
Foxcat is not saying that it's a good idea. Foxcat is just saying that you could.
I know they're not saying it's a good idea, but I'd say don't even say you could. Whatever. I'm just gonna play Ultra Kill.
Have fun.
Like we're talking
Guys,
past
because
each other
I
here.
lean my elbow on like this like knitted thing all the time. This elbow is like dry and crusty. Look at this. Get rid of this elbow. Does this mean I win? Win what? We agree with you. It's not a good idea.
I thought it wasn't about it being a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So we do agree with you. So like what do you win?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
I think I just want to win.
Does that mean I win? It's like, but there was no argument. We agree.
Yeah, I don't.
Ego points.
Ego points for what?
Ego points.
You
so
said
yeah,
something that's true, and we said, yeah, that's true.
I don't.
Your
I
ego
don't know, dude.
Your ego cannot be that low that you need to state a fact, and then us be like, yeah.
Sad.
I'm just bored.
That's just sad, man.
I can't do much about that.
Cry, I guess, El Bozo.
Did you put lotion on your elbow yet?
Huh? What?
I said, did you put lotion on your elbow yet? You were complaining that it was dry.
Did I put what on my elbow?
Lotion.
No.
Moisturize.
No.
Why not?
I just didn't even think about it. I just took my elbow off the thing that was making it dry.
What
Sounds
is
like
draining
a medical issue, bro.
yelling?
So like you see,
I'm just
so there is a knitted thing over top of one of my like armrests.
I see it.
I lean my elbow on it all the time.
Okay.
And so it makes my elbow dry. But I don't lean my elbow on the other one.
Okay.
So I fixed it by taking my elbow off of the.
I mean, you fixed it from, I guess, being more dry, but it's still dry.
Yeah, but it's not like dry cracking. It's like, you know when you like sit on something and then like, or I don't know, put your arm on something and it becomes the shape of the thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's what it looks like.
Elasticity.
Hmm.
Our skin is a spring.
It is kind of drier than the other one, though. Just a little bit. I have been breathing in fumes from my diesel fire extinguisher.
Maybe that's why you're loopy.
Well, that means there's a leak in your diesel fire extinguisher, stupid.
Hey, they're a car nerd. They know that.
Yeah, that's why they're loopy.
Then go fix it.
Duct tape. Okay, let's see how close I am to this being 20 centimeters. Surely it's 20 centimeters and I can stop knitting in a circle and do something new.
You really hate knitting in a circle.
I really, really do, dude.
Humans hate circles. They like thinking in straight lines.
It's at 17 centimeters. I still have 3 centimeters.
It's something my physics teacher told me. He was like, yeah, people don't like thinking in circles. They like thinking in straight lines.
I think this was more of like a psychology like thing rather than like a literal thing. I'm gonna be super real.
Psychology is physics.
I don't know if that's true.
Psychology is a subset of biology. Biology is a subset of organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is a subset of chemistry.
Okay, if you're gonna go that far, everything is connected to everything all the time.
Exactly.
Isn't that not true? I thought that was true.
Everything is connected to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is true.
The great circle of life.
Yeah, but like it is true. It is true that like everything is connected all the time, but you can't be like, oh, psychology is a subsection of physics, and then be like, oh, it's a subsection because it's like connected by like 10 points of data. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, everybody
man.
knows somebody knows somebody knows somebody knows Kevin Bacon.
That's what I'm saying. We're all connected. I technically know Snoop Dogg.
Exactly.
Want to know how many stitches are in 1 centimeter?
Like 2, probably.
No, there's more than that. But it's kind of difficult because the stitches are small and big. And so it's not very... It's looking like 5.
So at least 2.
At least 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 5.
Yeah. Every science connects to physics. And then I think it's like quantum physics after that. Actually, no, not really.
Look at the top bitty thing. It's 40k 800. That's nice. It's an even number. That's crazy.
I hate Einstein and his theory of relativity. Fuck that guy.
Yeah? What did he ever do to you?
He was like, the Newton was like, my boy Newton, he was like, yeah, here's some laws of motion, right? And we're like, based, W. And then Einstein comes along and is like, well, I don't know about that one. What, like, these specific conditions? And we're like, fuck you.
Okay, yeah, I understand what's going on. Oh, thank you so much for the 200 bits! Oh, now it's 50k. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I hate not Isaac Newton. I hate Einstein.
Yeah, I don't think that was a very good explanation because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Newton's
41,
laws, right?
Oh, I just believed you, dude. I was just gonna be like, yep.
No. Newton's laws, right? Right? He's like, yeah, object in motion will stay in motion until acted upon by equal opposite force. The sum of the forces equals mass times acceleration, and then he's like, an object at rest will stay at rest unless object about an equal and opposite outside force or whatever. Or no, everything has an equal and opposite reaction.
Okay.
Or whatever, right? And we're like, based. Okay, those are a law, which means it's always true.
Okay.
Right? And then Einstein comes along and is like, well, not when you're near a black hole or traveling at the speed of light or a subatomic particle. And we're like, God fucking damn it, Einstein. You just had to ruin it. Yeah, but he just had to ruin it.
He didn't, like, invent it.
Like, he totally invented it. Just like Isaac Newton.
He wasn't this, like, yeah, the rules are like that, but DM, actually, if they're next to a black hole, they can't be like that. Why? Because I said so. We have to, like, be a collaborative, like, project. Like he didn't
Exactly.
like he
Instead
didn't
of
like
no, he
he
did
didn't
that.
like
No, that's
invent
totally what he
it.
did. No, he totally invented it.
He didn't invent it, dude. He just did math, and he was like, "Oh, guys, interesting thing about like this law. It's not always true. That's crazy."
It's a fucking theory too.
Yeah,
It's
but
not even. He hasn't even proved it.
the black hole one was got proven.
When? I don't remember this.
Oh, I really like Space Dot. I'm pretty sure the black hole one got proven.
Oh man, when did they do that?
Isn't that like when they discovered the thing? Like, you know what? How like they were like, oh yeah, fabric of space, and like things that have heavy object make things go down, and then it like it warps the space time fabric of space time.
I remember that.
Yeah, that.
Fucking black holes.
God
man.
dang it, camera.
I much prefer white holes.
Hi, Ninjor. You prefer white what?
White holes as opposed to black holes.
White holes are a
Oh.
theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, white holes haven't
I know
actually
they are.
like they're theoretical that they exist, but they haven't actually been proven to exist.
I was just gonna applaud Dodd for the like crazy wild sexual joke.
No, it's a science theory. That's crazy.
No, it's also an innuendo, but you know what?
Well,
Exactly. Anyways.
Anyway, hi Ninjor, how you doing? Respect the dude, but I'd rather not think about how there's more energy in the particles in a battery rather than the electrical energy stored in it.
I was given chicken.
I have
and sweet
brought
potatoes.
the Jazzber. Okay,
You are so
why,
right for that.
Okay,
Kat.
why
That's-
is my
yeah.
camera decided now it's going to shut off all the time? Like, it wasn't doing that before, and now it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just turn off all the time now. It's fully charged, so I have to assume it's overheating.
Yeah. The only problem with having that so much energy in the molecules instead of
Yo, Ninja, congrats!
the molecules and the atoms and whatnot is that it's really hard to get that to do fusion or fission on that safely in like a small scale.
Wait, dude, how old is your niece? Like, didn't that just happen?
I mean, some people do that. I don't get it.
Yeah.
What?
But I think I'm
have a
thinking the
baby
niece is
right
like a
after
less
having
than
a
a year
baby.
old. Like, just happened. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like people
Get freaky, man.
No, I've known people who would like get knocked up in like the first 3 months of like their other baby being born. I'm like, why don't you recover?
She's not even a year.
Jesus.
Brother.
Brother.
What is it called? There's a word
That's
for
crazy.
that. Irish twins? Or something?
This was not planned. I assumed it wasn't planned because that's insane.
Imagine using birth control.
Well, even
I
if it's
wouldn't
not
assume. Some
planned,
people
it
do
doesn't
it on
mean that they're
purpose.
not prepared about it, you know?
Well, yeah,
Like,
but it
I
has
don't
nothing to do with
think
being
me
prepared
or
about
my
it.
2 siblings were planned. I just think my parents just didn't care if they had another kid, you know?
I guess.
But, I mean, that's super cool for you, Ninjor, specifically. For you, it's like, I just have another baby that I can spoil. Ooh! How do I pronounce this username?
I don't know, but I'm not typing anything right now because I'm eating and there's a bunch of shit in front of my keyboard.
Oh my god, okay. Thank you so much for the raid! How are you doing? Thank you so much. How do you...
Lozub.
How do you say your name, bruh?
Well, what I was actually gonna ask was, how was your stream? And what were you doing? That was actually the words that I was trying to say.
No, those
If
are
you do
my
the other shout out,
my-
it'll tell you.
Drawing. Ooh.
I'm not gonna tell Ninja to do it.
Is
Were
a
they
surprise,
drawing?
though. That's super fair. And you get a fish. Well, welcome in, man.
Jesus.
Because I've never seen you before. My name's Ultralight. I'm primarily a knitting streamer.
You gave
I'm
yourself
making
a fish,
this.
dumbass.
Are you making fun of me?
You literally gave yourself a fish.
What? No, I wrote. Oh my god. I thought you were making fun of me for
Oh my god, you did give yourself a fish.
I thought you were. I thought I already did it. I thought you were making fun of me because I was like, "Oh, you guys haven't been here before," and I was just like, "How is that me being an asshole?"
No, I'm
trying to introduce myself.
Wrong. Oh wait.
They got 2 fish.
They got 2 fish. It's
Oh, yeah.
fine.
But
A
I'm
red
just,
fish and a blue fish.
I'm just
Red
not
fish, blue fish.
understanding.
Yeah, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish type shit.
Anyways, my name is Ultralight. I'm primarily a knitting streamer, and sometimes I play Minecraft, and sometimes I do horror games. And I do knitting like this, or like this, or like this. Wow! And right now we're knitting this. If you need to ready to run, you're all good to do so. But
oh, wait.
But welcome in. Thank you for choosing me to raid.
Here we go.
Anyways, that was fun.
Reminds me of my ex-wife.
It's not my birthday. Thanks, Fogcat. What is Bloomtail?
What?
They were playing.
Wait, was today
Bloomtail.
Lucifer's birthday?
No, it's tomorrow.
Okay, I was about to say I forgot to be nice to them. I promised.
That's crazy. I'm gonna stalk their Twitch. I want to know what Bloomtail is. Oh, it looks like a cute little game. Bloomtail is a cozy flower shop simulator game where creativity meets management. Arrange beautiful flower compositions that speak the language of flowers. Manage your shop and satisfy your customers in a world of blooming possibilities.
It sounds like something Burb would play.
Kind of does. That's super cute.
It does sound super cute.
Okay, cool.
Yee.
I'll be back. Okay.
I should play Stardew Valley.
Yeah. Have you ever played Stardew Valley, or?
I have.
Oh, okay. You just said it in a way like, maybe I should try
I'm on year
this.
3. I'm on year 3.
Oh, shoot, okay.
Damn. I'm not surprised.
I love Stardew Valley.
Dodd, who are you romancing? I need to know.
1 second.
What the F?
Wow.
What the F?
Damn, Dodd.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, I asked that like I actually know any of the characters.
I can only think of 1, 2.
I know
I don't know if
there's
the
like
other
a
one's romanceable.
library
Never mind.
character that a lot of people like.
There's a library character?
Or something like it was like a older guy, as in like he's like 30 rather than 20 like everyone else.
Oh, I don't know any of their ages.
But like that's the only one I know. He's like gray hair. Huh? Who?
Apologies. I said apologies. A mother asked a question.
I
I married
believe
Abigail. I married Abigail.
Who the F is Abigail?
The purple hair girl.
Okay.
Oh, Sebastian's sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
cannot
handle.
Wait, no, Sebastian isn't. No, that's Sebastian's best friend.
Oh.
They're not.
Why did I think they were related? Doesn't he have a sister?
I don't
Or
think
something?
so.
I thought he had a sibling.
Oh, Sebastian has a sibling. Yeah.
Who's his sibling?
It's what's her name?
Bastion.
Okay, I'm reading.
Star.
Abigail is a villager and a marriage candidate who lives at Pierre's general store with her parents, Coraline, and Pierre. She sometimes fights with her mother, who worries about Abigail's alternative lifestyle. Abigail goes playing the flute, exploring, has a knack for adventure, and often talks to the player about her dreams of one day becoming a farmer. Being good friends with Sebastian and Sam, she can often be found hanging out with them at the saloon and at festivals. Wow.
It's Maru is his half sister.
Yeah, Mario.
Yeah.
I know nothing about Stardew Valley, by the way.
Oh, you should play.
Really?
It's a very fun game.
I don't think I would like it that much.
What the F?
You can play with people.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, maybe. It just seems like there's like a lot going on, and I don't want to figure it out.
Oh.
OC farming sim.
Yeah, so you'd think that I would like it, but I don't think so.
You don't have to figure anything out. You just do.
No, but like here's the thing though, it's like very close to a sandbox game, and I don't care.
Oh man.
Well, I like Stardew Valley. I play with mods.
No, it's super
I should
fair.
get mods.
Yeah.
I just like know things.
Stardew Valley is the only reason I started playing games with mods.
Based.
It's because I hated the fishing game. And I needed
We
it
talk,
gone.
so you're bad.
What?
No, I'm actually not good at the time-based. Those kind of like I can't do it very well in Potion Craft, and I can't do it. Haven't played Dredge, but I could not play Dredge because like I don't think I could because of that kind of game. I'm not good at that.
My slimes are attacking me.
Oh.
Why would they do this? I give them love and care, and they decide they want to murder me.
Yeah,
It's
because
so
you
awful for you, dude.
keep them in
I'm
that
so sorry.
box.
I let them roam.
God, I have to test this pattern, and I love this pattern maker. Like I've tested patterns for them before, but they ventured into shawl making, and their shawl is beautiful, but their patterns are written like shit.
I'm trying to. They've escaped. I'm trying to close the door. They're gonna kill me.
I mean,
just let them do.
I mean, if you're doing a pattern testing, you might need to say that. You might be like, this pattern is like not written well.
Well,
okay.
So what happened was I emailed them being really confused. They then explained or like figured it out and then was like, I might rewrite it. But then I got really busy because of the PP and orders.
Yeah.
And now there are well over 100 unread emails since then.
Okay.
And a lot of people have, so I'm trying to like go through that while also figure out what's incorrect on mine. Like what has changed because we don't get like an updated PDF or anything. And then people have finished it and I don't understand, like I see some people saying like problems on this, problems on that. So I'm trying to like decode and also figure out.
I mean, at that point,
but I'm also
like,
not going to tell them it was written like shit. It's just that one, it's not my preferred way.
Well,
and
I mean,
two,
but if so many people are having problems with it, though, it might be the type of thing where it's like you finishing the pattern in the way that it is right now isn't actually even helpful to the pattern maker.
Probably not.
So you might want to just be like, hey, so like I know that you're fixing this pattern and you're changing it. Can you send me the new one? And until then, I'm gonna pause this project because there really is no point in you trying to finish it with how the pattern is now. Like, if I was making a pattern and I was like, hey, like, everyone's having problems on, like, this one page of the pattern and I had to change it, then, like, someone finishing the pattern with the old thing doesn't help me.
Yeah. I'll see if she's actually...
I need to get food
because also some of the people are using charts. So I also have to figure out which one's using the chart, which I can't read. So I'm like using the written stuff.
Well, I mean, if there's a chart and written stuff, both should be viable. So, you know, if one is you're able to, yeah. So
theoretically.
It sounds like this pattern needs to be workshopped a little bit on her
It
end.
does, absolutely.
Which is why you get pattern testers in the first place. But
Yeah. And like I was super excited because
Oh, my dog gave me a bone fragment. What a
some of these are
sweet
coming out
boy.
beautifully.
that's good.
Because she just had a baby,
Mm.
and historically she's done all her patterns were not mosaic.
I don't know.
It is mosaic
Okay.
crochet.
Cool.
And I've tested a lot of her patterns before. So I was like, "Oh my God, you're doing shawls now," because that's what she's been able to work on with having a newborn baby.
Fair.
Child.
A child.
Yee.
Child.
But it's if looking at this and knowing what her patterns are normally like, it's not even near the same.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because like those ones are written like
Listen.
basically, oh, how do I explain it? It's coded in a different way. Because those you basically need to you're only doing either a double crochet 2 rows down, or you're doing a single crochet like a double crochet in the front loop 2 rows down, or you're doing a
Okay.
single crochet in the back loop. Because some of the to make some of the stitches be in front to make a picture. So you're literally writing like 1F, 2B, F, 4B, or whatever it is, and you're repeating that line. And this, because of the nature of a shawl and how a shawl works, you're actually like chaining and doing, you know, this many DCs into this space and making bobble stitches and all the rest. So it's just a paragraph of text. But like
Oh.
I can like her inexperience is very clear.
What patterns does she usually do stuff for again?
It's mosaic crochet. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Because I'm forgetting the other word. There's something that's similar to mosaic crochet, and I can't remember the other one. But I will. Hold on. The biggest one that I did from her was a baby blanket that you've probably seen like a while ago. But oh, actually, I can show you this one. This cowl that I did because that's more recent. I've sent it to you.
Okay.
You've definitely seen it before. Like you'll probably recognize it.
Oh, maybe? Like, as in, like, you've shown me this before? Because I think you have.
Yes, I've shown you that before.
Okay, that's cool.
Like that. Yeah. So this is one of her patterns, which I
cool.
did test ages ago. But like all of the stitches that you see are all of the double crochet stitches.
Ooh.
Basically. And
Okay.
like the top couple rows and the bottom couple of rows are all single crochet, but in the back loops, because all the stitches behind the rest of the stitches are all the single crochets. So you're like kind of crocheting over them to hide them to make the picture.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. And that's normally what she does. And those are written extremely differently.
Fair enough. I can still hear you, but chat can't because someone sent me something and I want to listen to it, but, so I'm just turning off the desktop noises, so. Okay, I thought it was an edit. It's not an edit. It's like a 2-minute long video, so I'll wait.
Oh.
behind.
Dang.
Dang. I do need to get some food though, because I have a knitting club today. So it means I have to leave, like, I have to, like, leave the house at 5, which means I have to end stream at 4, so there's, like, an hour left.
Oh, okay.
Hour-ish. I might,
Yeah.
like, go till 4 and then do the art show-off after 4.
But when will you get food?
Oh, like, right now.
Oh, yeah, got food. Food's important.
I just out-skateboarded a bus. Based. I'm just trying to think what I actually want for food.
Ninja thinks he's so cool.
Ninja is unfortunately sometimes cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go see what's downstairs, because I don't want, like, granola bars, because that's, like, basically all I had yesterday was granola bars.
Please eat real food.
I was at a concert.
Still.
I'll be back.
Okay. Altair is leaving us forever, you guys. They've gone out for milk. So, you know, cry about it, I guess. That's all you really can do. Like, I'm gonna cry about this shawl pattern. Hello. Look, 70 streams. How you doing? Um, what kind of concert? That's pretty cool. How was it? Did they have a opening, an opener? An opening opener? That's how that works. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's really cool. I know Altair had a good time at the concert that they went to yesterday. Concerts seem to be fun. Surely, yeah. Totally remember their name. Mm-hmm. But they were obviously really good and worth remembering. I think when Altair comes back, I'm gonna get ice cream. And I'm gonna put rainbow sprinkles on it. I really like rainbow sprinkles. I don't care if chocolate or the brown sprinkles taste the same. They don't. Rainbow sprinkles are better. They went out to get milk. You know how it is. Yeah, rainbow sprinkles and ice cream. The best. It's cookies and cream ice cream too, which makes it better. Nope, never coming back. Never
Yeah,
ever.
No, it's, yeah, never ever.
Mm-hmm. It's very sad.
It is, it's tragic even.
Did you get food? Why not?
Because there's no food, dude!
Oh my god. Doesn't anyone cook?
No, my house is like ingredients only house basically. So like if I were to make myself food, it would take like half an hour.
Oh.
Like, we have, like, granola bars and we have cereal, and that's, like, pretty much the only, like, ready-made stuff.
Valid.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait until after stream and I'll make myself some food.
Okay.
Hi,
Oh, I
Alex.
didn't realize that was an emote. It's waving
It is waving.
so hard.
Hi! Subway is under maintenance, so we have shuttle buses, so I longboard to the next stop instead of trying to get on the bus, and I beat the one I would have got taken there. It's kind of funny. Yeah, my dad offered to make soup, but, like, if I'm gonna have soup, I'm gonna have, like, a whole thing, so. I think I'm gonna make myself
Your dad is so cool.
My dad is really cool. Yeah. I'm gonna probably make myself some, like, lazy minestrone. So it's like condensed tomato soup, right?
Yeah.
And then you put, like, onions and carrots in it, and then you put, like, the pasta shells in there, and it's just, like minestrone, but, like, it's not a lot of stuff. What is the word fellow youth?
Hi, Lonnie.
Hi, Alanis. I'm gonna go eat now. Good night!
Night-night. Lonnie, where's your sacrifice today?
Alanis, you need to teach me outdated Brazilian slang.
Hi, Rocket. Are you gonna come over here? Come on. Come on. No? Okay.
We're knitting a sweater.
I'm crocheting a shawl.
Yeah. I think Dad was playing Ultra Kill.
I thought they switched to Stardew. Or were they just talking about how they should play Stardew?
I think they were just talking about how they played Stardew.
Oh.
I don't know. What is your sacrifice, Jai?
Listen. I usually do sacrifice because I want Ultier's share to be a success.
Dad, are you okay? What? Huh? I'm not Ultier, I'm bleeding out. Hello? Excuse me? Dad, are we good? Are we okay? Good for you is crazy.
I think they're losing their game.
Yo, then why would they be typing instead of chatting? Instead of, like, talking?
If they
will not stop bleeding.
Oh, their nose. Okay, that makes more sense.
See, no, that's why I was saying, like, if he was bleeding out in a game, he would be, like, talking in the voice chat.
Yeah, but if he was bleeding out, like, actually dying, why would he be typing in the voice chat?
I don't know. I assumed it was something like a nosebleed, and he wasn't, like, actually dying.
Oh, wait, I do have a... You know what? Here you go. Get fucked, Lonnie.
Why is bro bleeding? Nosebleed. Because I am on my phone, because the blood will not stop, so I cannot leave the bathroom. Dude, that's not good. Have
Stick
you,
a tampon in it.
like, pinched your nose and, like, looked up? It's the usual. This happens, like, every week.
Go see a doctor.
Yeah, you should... I have, okay. Is it, like, please tell me it's because you have, like, a dry sinus, and they confirmed that it was that, and not, like, anything else that it could be. I'm going to draw you with the Murdoch color palette, like, from Gorillas? Like, the green guy from Gorillas?
I can't wait, Lonnie. Open what?
I have open veins in my nose and they will not close.
Ooh.
Huh? Bro changes his skin tone every day. He's literally green. If I look up Murdoch right now, he's like, he is green.
Lonnie, sometimes you bring me joy.
In the lore, he went from a human, and he was, like, not green then, but he is green. He's been green for a while. He used to be human, but But he's green.
Who are we talking about again?
The green guy from the Gorillaz band.
Is it the main guy? Because if it's not the main guy, then I don't know
He's not
who
the
it
main
is.
guy.
Okay.
He's the green guy. He's like, there's literally
Cool.
like 2 songs where he's not green.
Sacrifice. I will, thanks, Lonnie. I got mine in before yours.
Dude, I'm actually, I'm not like opposed to you like drawing me with the Murdoch palette. It was just funny how you were just like, yeah, this is what's gonna happen now. It's like, okay. Dude, one day I'm gonna get together a group and we're gonna cosplay one of the eras of the Gorillaz. I'm thinking like the Now because that's a really good era of the Gorillaz.
I just realized something. Why does
Although
Lonnie always space out the thingy?
because it's a link.
But they're VIP.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh. For some reason I thought you had it so VIPs could also do it.
Yeah, I
not
thought I
just
did
mods.
too, and I don't. And I don't know how to
Oh,
change it, so it'd be like that.
fair.
Dude, okay, so like everyone is so cosplayable, dude. And the Gorillaz.
Valid, Lonnie. Are they? Are they just
Look up, look
regular
at the
guys?
camera.
You look
No, they
like your
super are
cat.
not. They're cartoon characters. Look up the Gorillaz. Like, look up Gorillaz band.
Gorillas. Oh yeah, you're right.
And it's Gorillaz with a Z.
Band. Aye. Gorillas. Image. Okay, what about them? They just look like regular people.
If the people you are seeing in real life look like these people, I think you have a problem, dude. Like, one of
No,
them
I
is
mean,
green!
like, they have so they also just have regular clothes. Like, you know, they're
Yeah.
easily cosplayable.
One of them is green, one of them has 2 white eyes. 2 of them have white eyes, actually.
Okay, and there's one that looks like how I imagine Lonnie to be.
She's awesome, actually.
You knew exactly who I was talking about.
Well, because it's not Murdoch, and it's not, like, the big guy, and it's not 2D, so, like, there's only one option.
How do you know? What if I imagine Lonnie as the main character? The main character one.
She is the main character.
Oh, wait, what?
I mean that in a, like, she might as well be. Like,
Oh,
2D
okay.
is technically the lead of the band, but, like, she's honestly, like, the main character. She really is. Like, do you know any of the lore of the Gorillaz band?
No.
No, but
Okay,
I heard one thing about the guy and the girl. That's it.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh.
Which guy?
The main guy.
Okay, main guy and the girl, they're if you're implying that they're dating, they're super not.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Then-
she like when she joins the band, she's 10.
Yeah, but now.
No, they're like have like a 15-year age gap.
Oh, well, I did.
like he's
I
like
didn't know that.
20 something. Like
Okay.
when he starts the band, but she is 10 when they start the band.
Gross.
Yeah, so they're not dating, no.
Okay.
No, she
That would be very
they like
bad.
were looking for a guitarist, and then she got shipped into she got shipped in a box to their door and was really good at guitar, and they were like, yeah, you can join the band.
That's cool.
Yeah, but if you look at the images, you can see that she's like super young in like the older images, and then she like you can watch her grow up. Like she becomes like a grown up. But she is like the youngest by like a lot. Like in the current era, I'm pretty sure all of them are like in their 40s and she's like 28. Something like that. You know, like she's like late 20s. Oh yeah, the girl changes every hour. Yeah, because she's the only one that's actually actively aging. Everyone else is dead.
Everyone else is dead?
Or like basically there. Murdoch is definitely dead. The other guy, like the big guy is possessed by a ghost. 2D like might as well be dead.
Noodle.
The lore go crazy with the gorillas.
I didn't realize it was such a thing.
It's like a whole thing. It's like a whole thing. Like each like album has like this whole story of like everything that's going on and everything. I remember how when they introduced her first, like, okay, so like she was like a kid for a really long time. And then like the first time they introduced her like in the new era where she was like an adult was like the craziest thing ever. Like she was like in a commercial for like a motorcycle or something and people were like, "Oh my god." Like they're like she's grown up. Hold on, let me see if I can find the motorcycle commercial. Noodle. Where is the effing commercial? Noodle.
You always ask where is the commercial, but never how is the commercial.
I think it is this one, but I'll find it in a second. Oh yeah, the girl. Okay, hold on. Just today, I went out with my family to get food at a nearby mall today. It's not cooking day, okay? And got a savory calzone, because why not? And the rest of the family ordered a different restaurant. I got my order almost instantaneously, and their order took over 30 minutes. That is sucky. Oh, Atlantis.
Calzone.
Hold on, I want to make sure this is the actual.
I'm boning. I didn't feed my chickens.
I found it.
Fuck.
I will send it to you.
No, I forgot to feed my chickens. I'm so sorry.
No.
I hope they peck your eyes out. What?
No, I love them.
The commercial. So this is like the first time that like she was like kind of introduced as like an actual adult. So I think she's like 18, 19 in this commercial. Was this commercial.
No, even my cows are mad at me too. They're grumpy.
I don't actually know what's said or anything like that because I only ever saw like the gifs of it when the commercial first came out and everyone was freaking out.
Damn it, I'm out of hay. I need more hay. Oh, they're mad at they're grumpy. Oh no, they're all mad because they didn't get to eat.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no, the chickens.
I'm sorry.
Oh, the chickens.
Oh, she does look like a adult. Wow.
Well, because because she is an adult in there. But yeah. And people were like, "Oh my god, girl got style." Because before she dresses like, you know, like a 12-year-old that has been raised by people who are part of a band. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Style is not their
Nah, dude.
Well,
like, they have good style, but they have good style because they're part of a band and they have stylists. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of like the implication. Because, like, and Gorilla's band is kind of crazy. The lore is kind of crazy. I think that would actually be a really interesting thing to like deep dive into on stream one time is like watch like a video of like the entire timeline of the gorillas. Because like while I do know some things, I don't know the whole lore. Interval temp high, allow it to cool. Okay, camera.
What?
My camera has decided that it needs to cool down.
Oh, poor guy.
I think I need to get like a little mini fan to put like on my camera because it's getting hotter and hotter, and so it's shutting off more, and it's only gonna get worse.
That's not good. Didn't you just got that camera?
Yeah, but it was doing that like the first week I had it too, and it's because when I first got it, it was summertime, and so it just heats up fast from being turned on. Any high end camera is gonna be like that. It's doing too much. Although I think it might be because it's trying to stream in 4K, which it really doesn't need to do. Hold on. Let me turn this off for a second. Because I think it might be trying to... Yeah, it is trying to do it in 4K. It does not need to do that. No, that's not what I want. I think this is what I want at all. Mode? I'm just gonna let it cool down a little bit. I'm just gonna go to the big camera, guys, and then like just let it cool down a little bit and just chat for a second. Just made a bow to go with the dress. Ooh, cute! Very cute!
Based.
So you guys can't tell
God
that I'm
damn it,
knitting right now.
Marie.
It's kind of crazy.
God damn it, Marie! Open up your shop.
It's too early.
I need
Dodd.
hay for. I need hay for my chickens.
It's too early, Dodd.
It's 9 a.m.
Was the show off camera the one that's dying?
It's the camera that is usually like the knitting cam, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's not dying. It's just cameras just get warm, and my room is really warm because it's summertime. Like it's getting to be warm. It was doing this in the summertime last year as well. Just
Yeah,
warm.
I didn't mean dying like it's gonna go bad. I just meant like how Dodd was just dying in the bathroom.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Hmm.
Yeah. I understand.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know, like, there's definitely, I have to definitely do something where, like, I don't know, like, I get one of those, like, things that people get for their laptops where there's, like, it's like a fan that goes, like, underneath your laptop.
Yeah.
Water cool your camera.
No. It's like put it on an ice pack or something. That'd be kind of funny.
No, you gotta just take it apart and then like make so the insides can be water cooled.
I don't know. I don't think it's big enough to do something like that. It's a digital camera. You can't like. It's only so much. It's okay. We can look at fan art. The fan art wheel is going on right now. I have to add some more.
Yee.
Yeah.
Fan art.
Oh my god,
You have
it's
to
Chai and
Oh yeah,
and
we
Dodd.
weren't invited to the birthday party.
What?
Birthday party. You weren't invited to your own birthday party.
That reminds me. It's like it's my 4-year anniversary, like next weekend.
Yeah.
What?
Easter Sunday, you're
I'll
doing
be
things.
here.
Yeah. In the streaming chat, I put like a little like a thing for people to fill out.
This round is right behind row 6 into the base of the stitches. What in the fuck?
But to be fair, on this thing, like while like yeah, I do want people to fill it out. It was mostly just so that I knew people were coming.
Valid.
Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna freak out. Okay, hold on. Title form. Show me this. I want to know the stats. Responses. Only 5 people have responded. That was what it was the last time I checked.
Well, have you reposted the thing since?
No, but it's it's like literally the first thing you see when you go into streamers.
Oh,
and
you
friends.
sent this a month ago. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that.
That's not my fault.
Altier just didn't want you there, Dodd.
He's literally in the chat where I posted it. I'm kind of hoping that people just like see that it's happening and then join. Like, cause like I don't actually need people to look at this form. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to make sure that people were going to show up.
That usually what
People
happens.
always show up.
That's not true.
Is it not?
No.
No. I don't know. People are always here.
No, but I mean, like, not my friends. Like, I had a 12-hour Halloween stream where it was only, like I did, like, a whole thing, and, for the first, like, I think... No, it was an 8-hour Halloween stream. I think for, like, the first 4 hours I was live, no one was here.
When was that?
Halloween.
Like, this past Halloween?
Yeah.
I had school that day.
Yeah, because, like, I wanted to play Among Us, and it was only me and one other person. And then we switched to playing something else because it was me and one other person. So, no. Yeah, I do have to plan stuff out like this. Otherwise, like, none of my friends show up. Is there a chance of web phishing on that state? No, because the hacking thing has still not been resolved. And I don't want to have to, like, monitor like the chat and then like potentially get hacked and doxxed. It's just not worth it to play web phishing.
Wait, what?
Web phishing has like a huge problem that if you have like an open lobby or even like a lobby with a password, people just like hack in and like they like try and like either like dox you or they like crash your game or they like start saying like slurs and stuff like that.
Man.
Yeah.
The internet sucks.
There were 2 other people with the Among Us, and I was attempted to download Among Us to join with that. I think, Puff, you're thinking of a different day. Because I do remember, there was a stream where I did end up playing Among Us with viewers, but it was not Halloween.
I
can guarantee you it wasn't, because me and someone else were in the lobby, and then after half an hour of no one else joining, we were like, okay, we're gonna stop this.
Where's my dog? There's my dog. Hello, boy. I accidentally
oh my god, Dodd
you.
responded.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You know, I might add Repo, because you and someone else have also said Repo.
I love Repo!
I would have to, like,
I
change
guess
a few
I have to
things
accept
around,
that gift. I'm really annoyed about it.
About what?
Having repo now.
Why?
Why?
Because the person that gifted me it and I have a history, and I try not to encourage this behavior.
Okay.
But when on stream they're like, I just bought you repo, I have to say thank you. And I can't really do much else.
How is this different from, like, giving you a donation or a sub?
It's not, it's just the person who it is specifically. It's
Oh,
this
okay.
person specifically.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, refund it and then I'll buy it for you.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
That's kind of
I don't feel like getting the messages that are like exactly. Because that happened the last time this person tried to buy me a game. They tried to buy me what was it, storage sim, and then they got all huffy and sad and mopey, like kind of why you hate me, because my partner bought it the same day. My partner at the time bought it the same day that they tried to.
Oh my god.
I'm like, well, I'm not gonna accept yours because my partner bought it. So, and they're like, oh, well.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might change the Minecraft slot, because I had a slot where it was gonna be like me and my friends were gonna try and like beat Minecraft. I might change that one to repo.
Do it. You can be my first.
Yeah. Because I think it would be really fun. Can you look at fan art? I will at the end of stream. So we do a share now, Pebble. Where at the end of stream I go through like the fan art, the crafts and creations, and all that sort of stuff.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like I think the Minecraft thing would be really fun, and I think we definitely should do it, but I think I might make it like its whole own stream and switch it out with Repo. Man, I have to actually like plan for that now. I forgot that was like next weekend. 12-hour stream. It's like literally a week from now. Wow.
Yee, you excited?
I am pretty excited. 4 years on Twitch is a long time.
It is.
It'd be
Said
very
bro.
interesting. Okay, how is my camera doing? Okay, my camera is cooled down, I think. Ooh, okay, we can go back.
We can switch it to 1080p as opposed to 4K because I think 4K is ridiculous.
It's so like it's not actually technically at 4K because what it's actually doing is like it's not recording, it's just sending a video feed, so it's basically like a monitor. So like it's not actually at 4K. I just wanted to see if I could change the frame rate of it because that can change, but and also now it's freaking out. Oh my god. What's... Oh, it's because I turned it off. Lol. But it should be okay. It should be okay.
Dude, I need to get my... I need to finish up my what's it called?
What?
The community center. I need to finish this up, dude. I have the animal quality bundle, the animal bundle stuff left to do, and the crops bundle stuff left to do.
I love doing the community center.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't have it. I don't have enough. I don't have enough animals. Well, to let you should play Stardew Valley.
I don't know.
Worth a shot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I would play with you, Dodd.
Y'all, we have to start a new world.
Yeah.
This world I have, it's me, and then and then the ex-wife.
Oh.
Oh. That's sad.
It's not. It's funny. I'm still friends with them. What?
I think it's like 20. So like I have 2 more centimeters, so I have like 10 more rows. Getting there.
Good.
It is like 200 stitches though, so. It's because the needles are so small. Yeah?
So it's not the season I can go farm the stuff I need.
This is very unfortunate for you, Dodd.
There's nothing I can do. Winter sucks. In Stardew Valley, it sucks. I hate it. You can't farm. Can't. I don't feel like building relations with the other villagers. I don't like them.
Dang.
I just don't want to be the burden.
Thank you for the lurk. Well,
the only
sucks,
the only NPC I care about is my wife.
Is that why your other wife left you?
Oh.
No, that was before we were married.
Oh. So, does your new wife know she's the second wife?
I think we're confused here.
How many wives have you had?
I don't know.
So the ex-wife was after the first wife, which is Abigail.
I don't know, bro.
I think Abigail's
I'm confused too, bro.
Which one was the wife first? Which one did you marry first? NPC or like the real life person?
NPC.
Okay.
Oh.
That's what I was saying.
But you're currently married to the NPC.
Yeah, I've been married to NPC.
So when did you marry the other person?
Can't remember.
at the same
Oh
time.
Who was
my
it?
god.
Yeah. I'm a player.
Okay.
Sounds wrong, dude.
You could have as many wives as you want. I don't care.
Yeah, I totally hate monogamy.
He says sarcastically to the
Yeah.
person who's polyamorous.
Yeah, but Dodd isn't, so it doesn't matter.
I don't care. My cat's sitting on my project. This is a problem.
It's all very confusing.
You're confusing.
I don't remember the timeline, quite frankly.
Dang.
It's just that board with all the red lines everywhere.
I don't even know, man. It's Leo's birthday today.
Whom?
Leah?
Leah.
Leah.
Yeah. Their birthday.
An NPC.
The NPC, yeah.
I assumed it was an NPC.
Oh, okay.
So I have a very confusing timeline of wives.
Dang.
Mm.
That's crazy, Dodd. Imagine having a very confusing timeline of wives and never having a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Dang.
God magic.
No, I'm just so cool they just skip straight to being married.
Yeah? But you're
Yeah.
okay, but one of them is divorced, so
Yeah, because they were an asshole.
whoa.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, you said one of no, I have 3.
Huh?
There's been 3. There's been 3.
I know there's been 3.
Which one was straight?
Hold on one second. Sorry,
I'm thinking about this.
the second non-NPC one.
The second non-NPC was straight. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm getting confused.
Wait.
Dodd's entire love life is confusing.
I thought they were all straight.
I thought they were
Wait,
all
what?
lesbians.
No, like no, they're
No, okay,
the
so wait, okay,
wives
wait, no,
are-
so the timeline was I romanced Abigail in Stardew Valley. That's the NPC wife, right?
Yeah. The 2 other wives are guys, aren't they?
No.
Are they not?
One was a girl. One was a girl.
I thought one of them was a guy.
No. See what happened was okay, so I had the NPC wife, and then later on I kept making the joke like, this reminds me of my wife. And they're like, Dodd, you have a wife, but like, where are they? And so I called up one of my friends and I was like, hey, pretend to be my wife. And they're like, I understand, got it. And so they pretended to be my wife. And then one of my other friends was like, hey, what if I was the ex-wife? This is a guy, by the way. And I was like, that's hilarious. Let's do it. And so he became the ex-wife. And then I divorced the real life person.
The first one.
Guys,
Yeah.
I think Spotify did a weird thing. So,
wow.
Okay, so you know how Spotify...
They weren't even listening to you, bro.
No, because I got very distracted by, like, okay, so Spotify sometimes, will just kind of, like... Fun fact, there's a thing with Spotify right now, and it's been like this for a little bit, where, like, if you can upload songs as, like, other people, basically...
Oh my god, I have a child now in Stardew. Oh my
that's
goodness.
Wonderful for you, Dodd.
I'm a dad.
And so, like, I have a playlist where My Goodbye is on the playlist, but it's from the old like thing before he like revamped it. So it's been like kind of like blacked out on the playlist for a while because that album is no longer available, right? And it's playing right now, but it's definitely not My Goodbye.
Okay.
And so you're telling me Beethoven isn't on Spotify? No, that's not what I mean. I mean like people like someone could upload a song and say that James Marriott wrote the song and it would show up on James Marriott's Spotify. But it's not James Marriott.
I don't really like that.
Like it happened with like Corpse Husband like a lot too. Yeah, I'm not talking about like, oh, this person's dead and they they uploaded their like, and like, you know, the people who own the copyright put it on. Like, I'm talking about like, yeah. So basically what I'm saying is right now I am looking at My Goodbye from Epic the Musical, and it says it's by, or like, you know, Jorge and like the Epic Ensemble, but it's not My Goodbye. Like, this is what it's playing. It's really quiet. That is not My Goodbye. That's what I'm saying. And like, it has a picture of the Trojan horse, but it's not the Epic Musical one Trojan horse.
Huh.
It's like someone just uploaded a song and says that it's by these people.
I don't like
happy
that.
today. This is wonderful.
No, obviously it's not intentional, like an intentional thing that Spotify has done. Like it's not a good thing. But like, who is this guy? So I don't know who this person is, but this is probably the person who actually uploaded it under this name. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, so sometimes what will happen is like, it's super like complicated to say because obviously you can't just be like, oh yeah, this person did it, and like Spotify will be like, okay, like it's like this weird like loophole, like glitch thing basically. So it happens with stuff like this where like someone will like make an account that's called something really similar to Corpse Husband and then like upload a song, and then Spotify in the like act of wanting to compartmentalize stuff like good will like be like, oh yeah, this is Corpse Husband, and then like upload it to the Spotify. And unless you're like someone like Taylor Swift or like Hosier, where you're like this big artist, like Spotify basically does nothing about it unless you complain and like complain and then complain. So what it looks like here has happened is because there's like a ghost album of the Cyclops saga, someone probably just like uploaded something into that, you know, like where that like code used to be, like uploaded like the song. That's so weird though. Anyways, it's getting taken out of my playlist.
Goodbye.
Bye. I just like look over and I'm just like, that's not. Really not thought to fix that. I mean, like you would think. It's been a thing for a while. So like the way I first came across it was from the Brighton Biter actually, but yeah, it happened to him like a lot because he has so many different accounts that Spotify like tries to like compartmentalize and it doesn't work out half the time. I think I heard about that actually, yeah. Like the other really big one was Corpse Husband. And because you had to like remember that like while like obviously before like Lovejoy, like he wasn't that big of an artist, but he was really popular otherwise. That like a lot of people would like try to like mess with their accounts. So stuff like, yeah. But yeah, you would think that Spotify would have been like, hey, maybe only like the verified account can upload stuff. But then I think the reason why they don't do that is because most of the time it's like producers uploading stuff, and it's not like the artist is like uploading their music onto there, right? It's unrelated, but I'm going to Six the Musical tomorrow. Yo! Wait, that's awesome. I hope you have so much fun. I feel like I've only heard like 2 songs from that. I've never actually watched the entire musical. One day I will. I had a friend cosplay from that. I've been waiting to see it live for ages. Dude, I have so much fun, dude. I heard it's a very good musical. It is? Yee. Let's do while I bake. That's so based. Okay, surely I get to the 20 centimeters today. While I'm at knitting club. Because we're gonna do the art show off in about 5 minutes. And tomorrow I think we will do a welcome home like stream where we'll watch all the I found like a person that I remember their first video being very good about the lore, so I think we'll watch all of their videos about the lore and then explore the website. And I think I'll dress up as him, but I have to find the entire cosplay. I don't know where the entire cosplay is. So.
Well, you have less than 24 hours.
To find the cosplay?
Or a week. No, yeah, less than 20. You're talking about doing this tomorrow, right?
Yeah. I mean, the cosplay is like in a box. I just need to find all the pieces.
Well, yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's not
you gotta find all of it.
Yeah. It's not as hard as I'm actually making it sound. It's just like I actually have to go do it rather than. Yeah. The wig, I think, is gonna be the hardest part because I don't remember if I actually used the wig for something else.
What the fuck?
I did go to a concert. I went to a concert yesterday. I went to go see Rare Americans.
I'm just gonna pin this because this reads so ridiculously. I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess they eat. I mean, like cactuses are spiky, so. I love Rare Americans. Eee, Rare Americans are like, they're a local band, so like we got to go to like the homecoming like concert. So yeah, it's super cool to see people perform in their hometown.
I'm understanding what was confusing me so much.
But the F is a homecoming. In this context, it means that like it's the part of their tour where they're playing in their hometown. So you're telling me the band called Rare Americans isn't American? Yeah, that's the joke. That's the joke. It's because they're Canadian. I did not get that joke. I'm so sorry you had to find out this way. Yeah, the band is Canadian. Like literally all of their like characters are Canadian. Like you know how they have all these like little characters and they all like live in a city? The city is like is the place that like not where I live, but like the mainland. Do you think if they were American, they'd be called Rare Canadians? That would be so base, dude. That'd be super funny if a American band, not realizing that there is a band called Rare Americans, called themselves Rare Canadians. I don't know, I'm not educated on American places. Okay. The Canadian flag is in their music videos. Also, in they made a cartoon recently that's like based in Canada. Like they made a movie. The movie's really good, by the way. They made a movie. Yeah, it's on YouTube. You guys should watch it. It's really good. It's like The Outsiders but Canadian. And like it has to be based in Canada with like the story that it is. Like it only works if it's in Canada.
I got ice cream.
That's awesome.
And a cat.
Yo. Which cat?
Rocket.
Ah. You should watch it, Turtle. It's very good. I got to watch it at the
Caduceus
world
was on me,
premiere.
but he left. Can you just sit down?
You can watch it on your phone.
you.
It's on YouTube.
Why is your laptop broken?
What do you mean you deleted YouTube? How did you do that? It comes with your phone.
You can uninstall the app.
With
Or disable
apps
it.
that come with your phone, you can make it so they don't update, but they're still. I press the delete button. Then re-download it. This is a really easy problem to fix. I have no storage. Use the browser then.
You have no storage. Then upload all your videos to Google Drive. Not all of them, but you know, enough.
The browser is ugly.
You're ugly. You're not. I
This
don't know what you
is
look
a
like.
crazy problem you've created for yourself. You are making this problem for yourself right now. That's insane. Anyways, it's art show
Go to
off
your
time, I
local
think.
library.
It's art show off time.
And prepared to give fish.
I'm green. Okay. Oh.
Wicked.
Okay. So, we're going to do an art show off. Because I have to go to knitting club and I also have to eat before I do that. So, the first thing is from Pebble. Boom.
Then
me in the colors of Murdoch.
wow.
I can't believe bro like kept complaining that he's not green all the time and then but then drew me green.
That's actually pretty legit.
Okay, and then there's a video. Hold on. Okay, here we go. There's a
Just drive to other states? Yeah, what the fuck, Lonnie?
You know what? The fact, like, you know, me staring directly at the screen, I think actually really adds to it.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like that is really canon. It looks awesome. It looks really good. I like it a lot. Very good. Okay, Crafts and Creations. Okay, I haven't looked at this. This is Sammy's update on the sweater. It's looking really good. I'm so excited that you finished the body. We only have the sleeves left. It looks super cool.
Mm-hmm. Sammy's
And then
so
we
talented.
have Lucifer's friend and their OCs.
Aww.
Their little personas. Yes!
It's so cute.
They are very cute. I really like this. I haven't seen this one before, so I'm like, oh, new. I like these a lot. And then I think Lucifer made some little bead creatures. I don't know what this creature is.
I see a mushroom.
There's
Is
mushroom?
it a fish?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, isn't the red thing? The red thing at the top is a mushroom.
Yeah, but I don't know what this is. Like, the next one is an axolotl. This is really cute. This is very cute. I like it a lot. Lucifer, come back. Tell me what it is.
Lucifer got Artemis.
Oh, and then we have the dress. That looks really good. That's like super clean. That looks awesome. Beautiful. Well done. Wait, there is updates on the sweater. Oh my god, we're doing the sleeve. Yo! You're perfect time to make pun, but it is not fitting for the combo. Do it anyway, coward. Oh, and then we have some from Chai. A mimic, I'm assuming. I like it a lot. I like how it has a tongue. That's so cool. I like it a lot. Very cute. Nom. Oh, and then we have a little bow.
Shark.
Yo! A bow for the dress. That's so cool. Dude, that's gonna look awesome. I love these so much. Oh my god. Everyone is so cool. Hi,
Pup is
chat.
so heckin' talented.
It's Goose. Oh my god. Oh. I love Goose so much.
Mm-hmm. He's such a good boy.
Oh my god. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Okay. And then we have Alanis's sacrifice. Which is apparently something that they made in 17 minutes. This is crazy. What do you mean you made this in 17 minutes?
Yes, Lonnie, but then I got stuck on it.
Alter confused. Dude, maybe... Now, I could use this as an emote.
Since when do you have a necklace?
I always wear a necklace.
No, like that though, I mean.
I think Alanis just doesn't know what it looks like.
Mm.
Emote it. I want to, but Alanis has to say yes.
It's cute.
It is very cute. Sure. That doesn't sound very... You could clutch your pearls with that necklace.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
17 minutes and 50 seconds. Dang, man.
Fast as fuck, boy.
It's being emoted. I need to remove the background, though. Is that what clutching your pearls mean? No. Like, no?
We can just let Turtle believe that. It's fine.
I like how these save as whatever Portuguese name Alanis names these. But I don't know what it says.
Why don't you translate it?
I could, but that ruins the mystery.
Oh, okay. We like the mystery.
Just forget that forget it. See, it has like a number and then it says like a word and then a word, but I don't know what the words are. Magic eraser tool. Boom.
I mean, it did look like a pearl necklace, Turtle, but when you clutch your pearls, it's you're shocked. Like
Yeah, it
you're
means you're going
disapproving
like
because
that.
there's something that's been like vulgar or bad or something that happened.
That you disapprove of.
Yeah, that you disapprove of.
Not titled? It means not titled?
That's boring.
That's so funny. Like, literally every single thing I've ever gotten from you is that. It's like a number and then not title. That's so funny.
That makes sense, actually. Gotta grab your neck? Why are you grabbing your neck?
No, because it's where the pearls are. So you go, like you're like grabbing onto your pearls, like you're going, oh my god. Dude, I don't have a pearl necklace. I can't grab my pearl necklace. I don't own one. That's what the expression means. You guys are making this more complicated than it needs to be. This is crazy.
I don't know what to tell you, Turtle.
Well, because the point is that you're not grabbing your neck. You're grabbing the pearls.
Yeah. You're grabbing the pearls, not your neck.
Guys, oh my god, I only have 2 slots left. That's crazy.
Delete it? What's not?
Boom.
Yeah.
It's been done.
Altier's got a new emote.
We have a new emote.
Turtles clutching their pearls.
You
Your
guys
sweater
should be
looks
able
really
to see it.
good.
I don't know.
You
I
might
don't know
have
if
to
it gets.
refresh.
Yeah, you probably have to get refresh
Yeah,
it.
I know. I have to refresh.
I might have to refresh on here too.
There it is. Ta-da.
Enigma. Yeah, there it is. Little guy. Dude, I feel like I have a pretty good collection of emotes that are, like, actually usable, you know, in good situations. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like there's some people who have emotes, and I'm like, where would I ever use this?
Yeah.
Like, I think the only one that doesn't have, like, a very obvious use is Noodle Knit, but everything else is, like, I feel like people, like, you, like, it makes sense where you would use these emotes.
I think some of them make more sense within this chat, though. Like golf time.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, like, there's a ban one, a pog one. Like, I feel like the only one that's like.
Our other biggest problem.
Ugly people?
Math.
Math. I feel like the only one that's like that might be like very chat specific is the Artemis one, because I feel like everything else is like, and like I guess pet my face because it's my face, but
I mean, not really, but that's because I've seen a ton of people just use cats in places, or like
yeah,
the
that's
pet
fair.
ones in places.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know.
Even if
I
it-
don't feel like
yeah.
there's like. I guess the fish one is a very specific to this chat.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like everything else you could use in other chats, or most of them. NoodleNet might also be kind of weird, but. Anyways, that's the end of stream today.
Oh yeah, that one. I mean, you could use it in a knitting chat, but I guess.
I guess. You hate us. What do you mean? What do you mean I've been live for 4 hours?
Altair needs to eat.
I do need to eat. I need to go to knitting club. So I will be live again tomorrow. I might go live early tomorrow. Y'all ever went through the Discord? Yeah. Yeah.
We saw your sweater. We were very excited about it.
I'm actually homunculus. It's different, and we do eat. So I will be live again tomorrow. I'll probably start at my earlier stream time at like 12. Because and I just got back. I'm sorry, man. It'd be like that sometimes. You just got to look at the end of the VOD. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so tomorrow we're probably gonna. Yeah, I'm starting early tomorrow because I'm doing a welcome home thing, and I know that so turns out that the last welcome home update I think was like a year and a half ago, which makes sense as to why no one here knows what welcome home is. So we're gonna go. There's this person who has. It seems like he has some pretty good videos on like the story and everything like that, and we'll decide tomorrow what we want to do, because it seems like this person has like, the problem is that they're long. They're quite long. Like, the videos are quite long. So this might be like, I'll have to like figure out when Welcome Home started, because they have a video called Welcome Home, the story so far, February 2023 to March 2024. So I have to figure out if Welcome Home started in February, because if that's the case, then we can just watch this 1 hour video. Because I'm not sure if this is like, if this video is like, because this person has multiple videos. On Welcome Home, and it's like going in depth, because like the first video is like an hour, and then the second video is like half an hour, and then the video after that is 2 hours, and then it's half an hour. So I'm not really sure if this year one video is like, oh, okay, here's a summary of like the first year of Welcome Home, or if it's like, oh, this is what happened after the Halloween update. I don't know. Hopefully it is, because then it's only an hour and then we're caught up. and then we can go to the update. But I'll check after stream to see what it is. Anyways, we're gonna raid someone.
Yay,
Wait, how long?
yippee.
It depends. Yippee! Oh my god, wait, do we want to raid October Ended?
Who's that?
They're an art streamer that Nim really likes, but I also quite like them. And I basically don't get to raid them because they usually stream in the morning for me.
Yeah, then why not? I have
They
no
make,
idea who they are.
They're a really good art streamer. Their art style, dude, if I could afford it, I would ask them to like help make the art for like the like Genetically Neon, because their art is like exactly how I pictured Genetically Neon looking.
Ooh.
And if I could afford it, if I could afford it, like, which I can't because I looked at their commission prices. I can't.
Oh.
But like, you know, I would, because oh my god, their art style is like perfect. But Breakout, hello! I'm so sorry you came right at the end. I have that to myself tonight. It's so nice. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna read this person.
Yippee!
They don't have a mic right now. So I think they're just doing a stream where they're just like typing in chat and they're chilling and everything like that. So you guys have fun in that chat. Just, it's like mine, guys, where it's where you can, you know, treat it like mine, where you just yeah.
Don't behave. Talk
Do
about
it.
weird
I want
stuff.
to do an art commission. Do it.
Omegaverse.
It's okay. That's here. Okay. Anyways, where you just, what do you mean invalid username? I'm gonna go cry and sob.
Oof.
There we go. Got it. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna do Welcome Home. I might be in cosplay.
I hope you are. That'd be so cool.
It would be very fun. You guys have fun in this chat. Thank you guys for being here today. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.